The following is a presentation of Radio Plus Sports and Jeff's live streams.
1:45 to go in double overtime. Back down to Baker. One-timer. Wagner scores! Ball game! Tig Wagner wins it in overtime.
Radio Plus Sports, a Wisconsin Broadcasters Association first place winner for best digital production in the state.
6.5, and here come the Lions. Botting drives in. Another nice shot off the glass, put back by Bresky. He'll try again, and on the third chance, he puts it down.
You're seeing that height from Bresky really play a factor in these rebounds and off the glass here early.
In-depth interviews with coaches and players, sideline reports, expert analysis, and top-notch production.
Meyer has it on the right wing up top now to Drinkwine. Pump fake, thought about the three, doesn't take it, looks around for some help and gets it to Landon Baker. Baker, pass inside, Meyer on the block. Nice jumper from Talon Meyer. He's got all four for Mayville, cuts the lead back to 8.
On the steal from Judkins, he goes baseline, shovels it underneath, kicked out to Talon Meyer. Meyer spins once, kicks it out here to Promersberger. Hands off to Middlestat on the right wing. He's got a three. Emerson Middlestat starts the game off strong for Mayville, and they lead it first on the Quest Interiors scoreboard.
Our sponsors include
Hoekstra's Greenhouse, Katie's Log Cabin, Generations Lanes, and Angling Only.
Pino Construction, Verhaeg's Furniture, Schaefer Auto,
Coal Oil and Propane, Witt Services,
Lidkey Lumber, Hoffs of Brownsville, Municipal Well and Pump,
All Face Heating Cooling Geo, Back in Action, Brock Fleischer, Homestead Realty,
Ergo Bank Lomira, Maxwell Plumbing, Metalcraft of Mayville,
Michaels Corporation, Quest Interiors, Schroffnagel Implements,
Surefire Heating and Cooling, Westfall Printing and Graphics, Bristol Morgan Bank, Marshview Veterinary Clinic, Mayville Savings Bank, Bernard Plumbing, Keller Buildings.
Let's go live to the Radio Plus Sports broadcast booth with Jeff's live stream, providing game day coverage.
Badgerland, 5th place consolation game between the Homestead Highlanders and the Fond du Lac Cardinals. Welcome into the Integrity Saw and to a pregame show. Justin Schwartzman alongside Jeff Sauer, Tom Ackerman, and Gage Runty here in Fond du Lac in the Blue Line Family Ice Center. Going to be a good one once again. A full day, a full slate of hockey we have here. The 5th place game, the 3rd place game. In between games, those games will have the awards for the Badgerland Conference Awards ceremony. The honorable mention, all conference, first team, second team, player of the year, goaltender of the year. All they give for that. Jeff, welcome back to the Blue Line.
Yeah, it's going to be fantastic hockey once again here. We have, I believe, this is probably about the 6th or 7th year in a row, Justin, that we have covered the Badgerland hockey conference tournament. And, it just, I think that it's one of the premier conference tournaments that you have across the state of Wisconsin.
It's one of the only ones left. There's not many conferences that really do it. Yeah, the girls, I think it's more prevalent within the girls' side than the boys' side. A lot of the boys' teams don't really have a conference tournament like Homestead. The Classic 8 doesn't do one, so they come and play in the Badgerland.
Yeah, and which is unfortunate because if you really think about it, you play each of these teams here one time, and then potentially you're going to play them again, but you open up 2 other games on your schedule that you can go again and play against whomever you wish. And yet, you are going to have super competitive hockey here when it comes to the tournament.
You're going to hear all kinds of things on this pregame show, as well as the Fondy Family Dental Coach's Smile interview. Coach Ryan Saracen going to talk a little bit about his team and what he's got upcoming. Their seeding meeting coming for them on Sunday for Division I, trying to figure out where they're going to slate their way into the Section 2 in Division I. All kinds of stuff on today's pregame show. Homestead actually figured out where they're going to play. Next, on the Thursday, the 19th, they will take on St. Mary Springs here in the Division II playoffs. All kinds of stuff coming on the Integrity Saw into a pregame show. We're going to come back. We'll talk about the Highlanders of Homestead after this.
Heating, cooling, and geothermal, serving Dodge, Fond du Lac, Marquette, and Green Lake counties. Fall is a time for a whole home duct and dryer vent clean. We'll take care of what can't be seen.
Dedication, training, giving 100%. Back in Action proudly supports high school athletes on and off the field. From physical and occupational therapy to pre- and post-orthopedic surgery to work-related and sports injuries, the staff at Back in Action is trained and dedicated to your treatment, recovery, and return to the lifestyle you're looking for. With locations in Fond du Lac, Kewaskum, Mayville, and New Holstein, Back in Action has a one-on-one approach that's second to none. Learn more at backinactionrehab.com.
Whatever it takes.
AirTech delivers whatever it takes service to take care of you. Bryant and AirTech Heating of Fond du Lac.
Angling-only guide service with Captain Jeremy Brenner.
Captain Jeremy Brenner here. We are the premier Lake Michigan salmon charter out of Sheboygan, Wisconsin. Each trip is 6 hours and includes fish cleaning. The cost is $400 per trip Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays, and only $340 on weekdays for up to 6 people. I personally guarantee you will catch fish. The season runs June through Labor Day. Contact me at anglingonlyfishing@gmail.com to book today and check out my Facebook page, Captain Jeremy Brenner, Sheboygan Salmon.
At Burke, our mission is simple. We want to bring play that moves you to communities around the world. Our skilled team, from welders and CNC operators to illustrators and 3D designers, work together to create places where kids can explore, play, and dream. Want to be a part of something special? Visit burkecareers.com and apply today.
For over 120 years, Bristol Morgan Bank has served central Wisconsin communities. We're still here, not just as your financial partner, but as a community partner. Communities change over time. They grow, your business grows, your family priorities change. This is why, over the years, we've adapted to the needs of our customers, offering digital tools for convenience, scheduling in-person appointments where and when it works for you, designing products to impact your financial future, because that's what community banks do.
Coal Oil and Propane is committed to establishing and upholding lasting relationships with our respected customers. We pledge to provide exceptional and reliable service, exceeding your expectations, and are dedicated to continuous improvement, embracing and driving change to better serve you. Whether you need service for residential, commercial, or agricultural, Coal Oil and Propane has you covered. Our goals are simple: great products, competitive pricing, and reliable service. Contact Coal Oil and Propane for all your fuel and lubricant needs. Trust Coal Oil and Propane.
Generations Lanes of El Dorado. Join one of our adult or kids leagues or bowl in our monthly Friday night tournament. Or get a group together for a family or corporate bowling function. We are more than just bowling. A great spot to bring your family for a meal. Awesome homemade pizzas and soups, as well as appetizers, wraps, and sandwiches. Daily food specials. Fish Fry Friday. Open daily at 11 with the kitchen open late. Ask about us catering your next function. We are home to Laconia Bowling and proud supporter of the Laconia Spartans and all student athletes.
Welcome to Hooksha's Market and Greenhouse. Here at Hooksha's Market and Greenhouse, we are proud to provide South Central Wisconsin with the most beautiful flowers and freshest fruits and vegetables. In the fall, we have many varieties of squash and pumpkins, to just name a few. We are also proud to offer one-of-a-kind gifts like hanging baskets, iron hangers, decorative planters, and concrete statuary. Don't forget to check us out on Facebook for more info and pictures. So come on out to Hooksha's Market and Greenhouse, located on Highway A between Fox Lake and Randolph, and you'll be glad you did.
Welcome back to the Integrity Saw and Tool pregame show. We're going to talk about the Homestead Highlanders. The Highlanders so far in the season are 10-12. They got the number 6 seed in this Badgerland Conference tournament. Coming out of the Classic 8 conference, coached by Tony Navari at 3-7 in their conference. They give up 4.3 goals a game. They score 3.9 goals a game. They have just under a 20% power play at 19.7%, a 76.8% penalty kill. Special teams-wise, Jeff, you'd like to see more out of the Highlanders in the penalty kill department. Power play is probably right about where it wants to be.
Yeah, again, our numbers that we always are using is we're always looking to see if you're at 25% is a strong power play if you're executing at that rate. 30% is great, especially at the high school level. And then when you start talking about your penalty kill, anything 75% is solid. 80% is really good. And again, your total numbers that you're looking for is 100% when you add the two together to be good, to be great, or to be solid, if you would like to think about it. Anything that's over that combination of 100%.
Maybe I'm a perfectionist. I always say 80% on the penalty kill is the baseline. If you're lower than that, it's not that great. And power play wise, my thing, if you're 22% or above, you have a good power play, because I mean you're scoring on a quarter of your power play any of the time. It works fantastically. They're led by Sean Lemke this season with 23 points. These are 25 points. They're a little bit less accurate. I had this from Tuesday. He's got 15 goals and 10 assists. Vince Baker with 23 points so far this season and 20 points from Bryce Boris. In net, you'll see Charlie Wickman, 18 games played, 425 goals against, and an 850 for this Highlanders team. They are banged up as they come. And
at this time of year, the health of the team is always one that is in question, because you played so many games, and now we got the illnesses coming in here right after Christmas that always seems to hit teams.
It's good to see they got their other goaltenders back as well. I know on Tuesday, Connor Rehak and Carter Brotz were both out sick, so they got them back here, but most likely we'll see Charlie Wickman, who's played the majority of the games this season. He's got a 425 and 850, 8 and 10 overall for this Highlanders team, and they know their playoff seeding already, Jeff. This is one where you got 2 games left in the season. You got to ramp things up, especially because Tuesday, Springs handedly beat them, and now you know who your conference opponent is. You know what you're going to get out of them, so something's got to change.
Yeah, and I mean they have battled hard, and we know this as well, that they're invited to be a part of this conference tournament because there's only 7 teams here in the Badgerland, but they just don't play the typical level of competition day in and day out that you see in the Badgerland.
I'd say that Classic 8 conference is a good conference, whether you have Arrowhead in there as well as USM. They play in a tough conference. They just don't play that style of hockey. They play more of a Badgerland style, a physical, they have a couple skill guys on their team, but they're not going to outskill you. They're just going to outwork you. That's the style of play that Coach Nabari's had since I was playing, and he's been there for longer than my dad stopped coaching. So he's been there for 16, I think he said 16 or 17 years the other day is what he said he's been at Homestead now. That's a long time.
Yeah, and you're right. You said that. I've seen Coach, Caleb played obviously in 2012, the same time that you did, or 2014.
2012? Wow, how old do you think we are?
2014 was his first year, I think, on the high school team, if I recall correctly.
Yep. And I think 2012 was the first year of Coach Nabari. I think that's what he said his first year was.
Yeah.
We're going to take a quick break. We'll come back, talk about the Cardinals of Fond du Lac on the Integrity Sun Tool pregame show after this.
Let the daydreams of spring begin. Connect with the Auto Show Sale at Holiday and explore all that's new from Chevrolet, Buick, and GMC. Score money-saving offers, get more for your trade, and enjoy Team Holiday's warm and genuine guest care.
We earn the trust of drivers from all over Wisconsin by following through and going the extra mile. It's what we do.
Showtime is go time. Find yours and drive it home today from Holiday Automotive, Fond du Lac. It's worth the trip.
Welcome to Hoff's Quality Meats and Catering, where every cut starts with tradition and cares for your family. Step inside to a display case filled with fresh, marbled beef and pork, farm-fresh chicken, and vibrant sausages. We are more than a meat market. Check out our catering menu, takeout menus, and even our fish fry. From family dinners to weeknight staples, Hoff's offers friendly service and local artistry you can taste. Visit Hoff's today for quality cuts and weekly specials that make every meal a little more delicious. Or call 920-583-3734 to order from our menu.
The Landing is your go-to lakeside hangout on beautiful Beaver Dam Lake. Where the drinks are cold, the food always hits the spot, and the music keeps the good times rolling. Come for the view, stay for the fun. Pizza and beverages go together like sunsets and lake views at The Landing, and always better with friends and family. A Friday fish fry, your landing spot. An extensive variety of house-built pizzas, your landing spot. A great menu, of course. The Landing Pub and Grill, Country Road G, Beaver Dam, and like them on Facebook.
Katie's Log Cabin is a great place to stop for lunch or dinner, grab one of the daily specials, or check out the full menu. Katie's Log Cabin specials include Tuesday is pizza, Wednesday is wings, Thursday is a rotating special, Friday and Saturday is fish fry, Saturday is also prime rib, and Sunday is a broasted chicken dinner. Not in the mood for a special? Katie's has you covered with full menu options, appetizers, salads, wraps, pizzas, and sandwiches. Katie's Log Cabin Restaurant in Oakfield. Life is better at the cabin.
Rediscover the hometown lumberyard experience in your own backyard. Hi, this is Dave, third generation of the family-owned and operated Lidke Lumber True Value in downtown Lamira. I welcome you to experience what the hometown lumberyard has to offer. Better products, better advice, better service. From one O-ring to all the building materials to build a house, we have the products to get the job done. Hardware, plumbing, electrical, paint, lawn and garden, automotive, bird, and so much more. Come experience what your hometown lumberyard has to offer. Lidke Lumber True Value in downtown Lamira, where the tracks cross Main, or online at lidkelumber.com.
Hi, I'm Aaron Sadoff. Blessed be the president of Marian University right here in Fond du Lac, Wisconsin. If you are beginning your college adventure or looking to transfer, Marian University could be the perfect fit for you. Our beautiful campus, our amazing faculty and staff, our Division III athletics, and our amazing mission are waiting for you. Come visit Marian University. Not only will you get a great education, but we will help you become the best for the world. Good luck and go Sabres!
Municipal Well and Pump has helped communities and industries keep water running with expert well drilling, pump installation, and dependable maintenance. Our experienced team is committed, quality workmanship, and getting the job done right the very first time. When reliable water matters most, trust the name built on honesty, integrity, and experience. Municipal Well and Pump, delivering water you can depend on.
Just like a great team, National Exchange Bank and Trust knows that success is built on strong relationships and trust. Since 1933, the bank has been locally owned and focused on serving the needs of our community so that our friends and neighbors can live the life they want. Let National Exchange Bank and Trust be your financial teammate for life, because when it comes to your financial goals, we're here to help you stay ahead of the game. Visit nebat.com to learn more.
Welcome back to the Integrity Saw and Tool pregame show. Going to talk about the Fond du Lac Cardinals at 8-13 overall this season. They took down Appleton 3-0 yesterday to get themselves into this consolation game, the fifth place game. They scored 2.05 goals per game. The problem that we have had here in Fond du Lac for I don't know how many years has consistently stayed the same, Jeff. It's the scoring. It's not the goaltending. They give up 3.1. Colin Gamble, you thought, we're going to have a lapse in goaltending. We lost Spencer Schober. Colin Gamble has played fantastic for this Fond du Lac team so far this season. A 16% power play and a 75% penalty kill. So special teams not lighting it up either.
Yeah, Coach will always talk about, Coach Saracen, and we'll probably hear him even talk about this if you asked him about it, but he knows that their offense is the biggest challenge, and he said if they work on it constantly, they work on the power play constantly, and they just cannot figure out how to find the back of the net. Now, when I watch it, Justin, some of it that I see, and now we're seeing it here in warm-ups where they're moving the puck, but they don't move the puck well when they're in the offensive zone.
No, there's not a lot of in-zone offense. Like you're cycling, guys aren't finding space to get open as well, so that makes a big difference. Trying to figure something out. They're led by the defenseman Eli Czar with 14 points. He leads them in assists with 10 so far this season. Parker Zebel, he's got 10 goals. 0 assists. He's got 10 points off the season. He leads them in goals. Colin Gamble has been fantastic this year with an .813, a .900 save percentage, and a .292. So he's seen a lot of shots. If you have a .292 and a .900 save percentage, he's seen 637 shots through 21 games this year, Jeff. That's a lot of pucks coming on net.
Yeah, exactly. And again, he, as you said, that was the question, at least from the outside, is how was this goaltending going to take place for Fond du Lac when they have their when they lost Spencer Schober, because Gamble did not get a lot of games to play because Fond du Lac, again, needed to make sure that they were winning every single game that they were playing because they needed it for seeding purposes.
And they had another senior goaltender, Lucas Zimmerman, as well, who was at from Campbell Sports. So, never really got a chance. He did a lot of training in the offseason with goalie coach Chris Snell. It's paid off for him. He looks very good. Just a junior, so you're going to see another year of Colin Gamble for Fond du Lac. The Fondy Family Dental Coach's Smile interview. Fondy Family Dental, Dr. Chad and his team will make you smile before, after, and yes, even during your appointment. Coming up after this.
For nearly 50 years, Pinot Buildings has created the highest quality post-frame buildings. Headquartered in Rosendale, Wisconsin, we proudly serve the Badger State and Illinois. We deliver unparalleled craftsmanship and quality with all the warmth and care you'd expect from a small-town family business. Whether you're planning a large commercial or agricultural project, a barn-dominium, or a smaller personal shop or structure, Pinot Buildings are built for you and designed to last. Connect with us to get started.
At Warner Harmson, we believe your home should be as comfortable as it is beautiful. From timeless classics to today's latest trends, we carry quality furniture to fit any room that's built to last. With hometown service, affordable prices, and dependable delivery, Warner Harmson makes loving your space feel easy. Visit WarnerHarmson.com to view our comfortable, quality, and stylish furniture today.
Tired of pushy sales tactics? Welcome to Schaefer Auto, where they make buying a vehicle simple, safe, and satisfying. You'll find a sweet selection of pre-owned vehicles for every budget. Each is inspected and backed by a warranty option of your choice. Financing isn't a problem. Get approved online and drive home with confidence. Schaefer Auto has the right ride for you. Visit the lot at 404 Shaler Drive in Waupun and online at schaefer-auto.com. Schaefer Auto, no gimmicks, no pressure, no worries.
At Silica, we've built a reputation for selling the best appliances and servicing everything we sell. Standing by our customers is what makes us grow, and with 3 locations, our service area covers a huge part of the state. That's why when you see our thousands of online reviews, these are the words you most commonly see. Great service after the sale. That keeps us moving ahead for over 100 years. You won't get that with the big box stores. See for yourself why your neighbors say it's Silica for your home.
Hey, Devontae.
Let me get a Cantina chicken burrito and a bowl with that seasoned, slow-roasted chicken I like, please.
You have a golf course in your house?
I got a Taco Bell in my house, bro.
Where did it go? Where did it go?
Oh, there it is. Cheaters don't get chicken. Huh? Cheaters get no chicken.
I won't give him any.
Welcome back to the Fondy Family Dental Coach's Smile interview. Back here with Ryan Sarrazin. Coach, welcome back to the pregame show.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Coach, we're in this Badgerland tournament. It's kind of wrapping up the regular season. What do you want to see out of your guys taking on this Homestead team today?
Yeah, I mean, we just challenged our team and said, I think this sets the tone for the last week and where we seed tomorrow. So I think whatever vibe, team chemistry you take, you feed off of. And so, going into a Sunday seeding tomorrow, I think coming into a Monday practice, it really would be good to feel good that you're playing well and that, you're doing the things you need to do. So that's the pitch we give. And, again, we just want to have that 2 games left, regular season, seeding. We want a good feeling of that we're playing well going into the playoffs.
You played Appleton United yesterday. A 3-0 win for you guys. What did you see out of the guys in that one?
Yeah, I thought, again, we did some good things. I thought we did some good breakouts. We challenged guys to transition a little better today, and I thought we had a lot of good chances. Some of our same scoring woes came, but we were able to chip away at it and get the victory. Not as clean as we would have liked to see. We'd like to see a little more finish, but hey, maybe that'll be today.
You take on this Homestead team, obviously not in the Badgerland. They come and play in the tournament every season. They're out of that Classic 8 conference. What do you know from them, and what do you think is going to be good for you guys?
Yeah, I mean, they used to always be someone that was on our schedule. I haven't seen them as much as they've kind of drifted away a little bit, and they've kind of been wavering between that Division 1, Division 2. But I always respect their program, what Tony brings to the table. They're usually pretty big, physical. They usually have a couple guys that are skilled or some guys that are skilled and well coached, and so that's the way we're approaching it. That they're going to give us their best. We've been able to see them. Obviously, we saw them play Springs last Tuesday. Obviously, yesterday they played. Everybody played here yesterday, so we know they're going to bring good effort to the table, and I think it'll be a real good matchup.
I think, in the past, what we've seen on the Navarre's team is a very physical style of play and a fast style. Seems to match up well with the way you guys want to play.
Yeah, I think it does. I think the matchup looks, like you said, very, very good today. And like I told our guys, I think in these types of games, when I look across the board, it's going to come down to execution and effort. Who wants it more?
What are you going to see? What do you want to see out of your guys in these last two games? You got Homestead today, and then you take on Muskego later this week, I think Tuesday, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think just right now we're looking at being as crisp as possible. We talked a lot about securing the D zone, but transitioning quicker. I thought, like you said, watching the game last night, the Fox City Springs game, I thought that was a great game, very quick transitional pace. And that's where, like I said, we were watching the Nina play and those types of things. We were trying to push our guys. We need to be able to compete with that echelon. Those are going to be top tier teams in sectionals. So again, we're talking transition, we're talking D zone, and we want to be a little crisper on our exits and passing, and getting guys to the net, scoring. Like I said, it's been our thing this year, so hopefully we can get that going.
Coach, how's the health of the team?
Good. We just had one player out with a broken hand from that trip up north, so unfortunately he'll be gone for the season. But otherwise, health is good, both from sickness and injury. So.
Thank Coach Ryan Sarrazin for joining us. We'll be back with him on Tuesday for Muskego. Back after these messages on the Integrity Saw and Tool pregame show.
All right, brother.
Looking for a reliable roofing contractor? Witt Services has got you covered. With 5 years of experience, they specialize in everything from roof repairs to full replacements. Their team is dedicated to quality workmanship and customer satisfaction. Plus, they offer free estimates, so you know exactly what to expect. Whether it's a leaky roof or a complete overhaul, Witt Services is the go-to choice for all roofing needs. Don't wait. Reach out today.
Thank you for your continued support over the past 50 years. At Verhaeg's Furniture Mart, we're honored to have been voted by you to be the best of the best mattress store in the Fond du Lac area for 2024.
Our mission is to bring the best in bedding comfort, technology, and support to the Waupun area.
We've partnered with top brands like Tempur-Pedic, Puffy, Scott Living, Sealy, and Nectar to offer you the ultimate sleep experience.
Free delivery to Waupun and the surrounding area. See store for details.
Come shop at Verhaeg's.
Scotty's Auto Works for affordable auto care, from tires and alignments to routine auto maintenance. Trust the guys at Scotty's Auto Works, next to Pump and Pantry, Fond du Lac.
Every customer can be a Signature Home customer. I think that's what Signature Homes does really well, is that we can touch not only the customer who's building for the first time, but also the customers that know what they want and want to pull pieces of other property that they've lived in and loved. And you can really trust that we know what we're doing and that we have 30 years of experience in the market doing it with quality craftsmanship and a lot of style and design. And at the end, we get a chance to walk them through and see their smiling faces, and we know that we've achieved our goal.
Right, whatever it takes.
AirTech delivers whatever it takes service to take care of you. Bryant and AirTech Heating of Fond du Lac.
Life's better with an auto policy from American Family Insurance, no matter what dreams you're driving towards.
That's because you'll feel totally protected with the right auto coverage. Plus, you'll save up to 23% when you bundle auto and home with our expert agents. American Family Insurance.
Products not available in every state. Visit amfam.com to learn how discounts may apply to you. American Family Mutual Insurance Company, SI, and its operating company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
Contact me, Agent Christine File, at 11 South Watertown Street in Waupun, or call 920-324-3488 today.
Angling-only guide service with Captain Jeremy Brenner.
Captain Jeremy Brenner here. We are the premier Lake Michigan salmon charter out of Sheboygan, Wisconsin. Each trip is 6 hours and includes fish cleaning. The cost is $400 per trip Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays, and only $340 on weekdays for up to 6 people. I personally guarantee you will catch fish. The season runs June through Labor Day. Contact me at anglingonlyfishing@gmail.com to book today and check out my Facebook page, Captain Jeremy Brenner, Sheboygan Salmon.
Dedication, training, giving 100%. Back in Action proudly supports high school athletes on and off the field. From physical and occupational therapy to pre- and post-orthopedic surgery to work-related and sports injuries, the staff at Back in Action is trained and dedicated to your treatment, recovery, and return to the lifestyle you're looking for. With locations in Fond du Lac, Kewaskum, Mayville, and New Holstein, Back in Action has a one-on-one approach that's second to none. Learn more at backinactionrehab.com.
Back here in the Integrity Saw and Tool pregame show. Our keys to the game, built by Pinot Construction. Turn vision into reality. Jeff, for me, for a road team or whatever, and now you get to play a morning game. That doesn't ever really happen. For Homestead, it's not too far of a travel, probably about 45 minutes, 50 minutes-ish. Not a terrible travel schedule for them, but I thought they've used the ice to their ability. In the first game they played against St. Mary Springs, they just seemed to be outmatched. Can they find a way in this one to use their physicality to frustrate Fond du Lac? That's my biggest thing.
Yeah, again, from what I have seen in just a couple of the Fond du Lac games that I had watched, if I was coaching for Homestead, the one thing that I would just make sure is that they're doing is when they get it into the zone, again, move the puck, force Colin Gamble to move from side to side. The defensemen, I think, by far are probably the strength of Fond du Lac, so you need to make sure that once you get into the zone, you have to move the puck, because if you think that you're going to stick handle around them, you're going to be in trouble.
No, Czar and Obernader are fantastic. Long sticks for both of them. They use them very well. For Fond du Lac, use the ice to your advantage. I know that they've worked on that a lot throughout the season, is trying to use this ice, put pucks into open space, use the boards. Ryan always talks about how he wants his guys to maybe go back to geometry class or something, take a little more, maybe an extra geometry class to use some angles to make those kinds of passes. And there's all kinds of funky bounces that happen in this place. Behind the net, on the south end side, if you rim it around, it comes off the Zamboni, not the Zamboni door, but the player door. It'll kick right in the middle of the slot. You rim it around on the other side where the Zamboni can exit or the ambulance can enter the ice. Puck will kick out into the slot too. You have to use things like that to your advantage. That's the point. I mean, that's the best part of having home ice advantage, Jeff.
Yeah, well, they're called sloppy goals, right, Justin? You get that puck coming out there and you're just not expecting to where it's going to be. And you just have to be ready for it. You've got to make sure that you have the stick on the ice, pay attention to where it's coming from. And you mentioned the geometry. Most people don't pay attention to the intelligence that you have to do to be playing hockey. Not only do you have to have the skill to be on your skates, but it is constantly about angling against your player, angles that you're going to be shooting into the net. I mean, everything that has to do with the sport of hockey has to do with finding angles.
Yeah, and I mean, Ryan Saracen talked about it in the interview with he wants his team to get north quicker, to get up in the play, transition from offense to defense, defense to offense, have to be faster. He said he was watching that Fox City Springs game, and it was crazy how fast the transitions happen. He said, I want that for my team, and that it's something that it doesn't come naturally. It's something you just got to do. I mean, it's not you can't teach that. It's just got to happen. It's an organic thing that happens in that situation where you're, as a hockey player, your mind goes offense to defense, defense to offense immediately. So you can't teach it. You can show it as much as you want on film. It's just something that's got to click in the guy's head. And right now would be the best time of the year for it to click for Fondy. 2 games left, and then the postseason starts.
Exactly. So we'll see what Coach, again, has had the opportunity to have that conversation with the boys and see if they're able to execute something like that.
Bauer Chiropractic Injury Report. Got Payne C. Shane, Dr. Shane Bauer. For Homestead, one of their best players was injured early in the season. That was Jack Weiss. He was out. He's out for the season. He is done. He played 4 games, got hurt. Was a big loss for them, just a junior for him. And for Fond du Lac, they lose Mason Freese on their road trip up north. He broke his hand. He's out for this season as well.
And you made note, Justin, here that Homestead had some of their players back that were not here yesterday or on Tuesday playing. So it's good to see that the health of their team is starting to come around as well. As we mentioned, this is the time of year where you have to deal with the sicknesses, being tired. And this is what also makes this Badgerland Conference Tournament a special, is that rarely in the regular season do you play back-to-back games. No. And now you're going to play back-to-back. You played Friday, you're going to play Saturday, and you, like you said, you're playing at odd times. You're playing at 10 o'clock or 10:30 in the morning, then you're going to play at 1 o'clock, or you're going to play at 3:30, which, again, 3:30 is more close to what you normally would play, but it just doesn't – it just prepares you well for that postseason.
Going to take a quick break. We'll come back. Sargento Cheese starting lineups coming up after this.
Got pain? See Shane. Dr. Shane Bauer at Bauer Chiropractic. Dr. Bauer can help relieve pain in arthritic knees, reduce or relieve pain from degenerative and herniated lumbar discs in your back. Dr. Bauer's laser treatment relieves pain and inflammation. Works like cortisone without the side effects. Dr. Bauer also offers custom orthotics for proper back posture. Since 1998, this area has trusted the team at Bauer Chiropractic. So if you've got pain, see Shane at Bauer Chiropractic.
Happy fall, y'all. Hi, this is Jackie with All Phase Heating, Cooling, and Geothermal, serving Dodge, Fond du Lac, Marquette, and Green Lake counties. Fall is a time for a whole home duct and dryer vent clean. Here's what I mean. Things off kilter? Might need a new furnace cleaning and a filter. Dust and dander? We'll take a gander. We are your home for the Coleman Equipment brand. Call 920-763-2301 or log on to allphasecomforts.com, providing your comfort zone for all seasons.
Hey, it's Bucky. Give us a call, and we'll clean your ducky.
Bob's Pizza now has its very own dine-in restaurant. Enjoy a family-friendly atmosphere with a cozy dining room, large game room, beautiful full bar, and even coffee next door from Just Love Coffee. With our expanded menu, your party will have no trouble satisfying the whole family. Delicious, legendary pizza for a legendary city. Bob's Pizza on the Avenue.
Okay, let's start with some clouds, some mountains over there, and finally a river. Hey, Dad, look.
Looks like the perfect spot.
American Family Insurance is here to protect your family on the road with the Travel Peace of Mind package.
American Family Insurance.
Visit Brad Tagle Pizza today in Fond du Lac or Ripon.
For over 120 years, Bristol Morgan Bank has served central Wisconsin communities. We're still here, not just as your financial partner, but as a community partner. Communities change over time. They grow, your business grows, your family priorities change. This is why, over the years, we've adapted to the needs of our customers, offering digital tools for convenience, scheduling in-person appointments where and when it works for you, designing products to impact your financial future, because that's what community banks do.
Say cheese! If you cringe when it's time to smile, come to Dentistry of Wisconsin in Beaver Dam and Waupun to make your grin big, bright, and beautiful. They can help with impactful solutions like implants, bridges, orthodontics like Sure Smile clear aligners. And if you're looking for simple smile enhancers, they offer tooth whitening and veneers. Give Dentistry of Wisconsin a call in Beaver Dam at 887-2112 or their Waupun office at 324-3881. You can also
Welcome back to the Integrity Saw and Tool pregame show. Sargento Cheese starting lineup. Sargento is looking for manufacturing superstars for general production, machine operators, ops quality specialists, and maintenance pro. General production starting at $26 an hour, plus shift premiums for the second insured third shifts. Visit careers.sargento for more information. Jeff, one final little recap of what we think of these two teams. I think these two teams are very similar. They play a very similar style. What you're going to see, that Coach Navari's team is going to want to play almost exactly like Ryan Saracen's team.
Yeah, exactly. What I like about the Badgerland Conference is now you have teams that are evenly matched. So we should have a good contest here, right? Because these are the 5th and 6th place teams in the conference. So hopefully we're going to see an even matchup here, which makes it more exciting.
4th and 6th place team. Bondi was upset.
Oh, I know, but they're playing for 5th and 6th right now. So this is the 5th, 6th game.
For Homestead, starting at goaltender number 1, the sophomore Charlie Wickman. At forward, they go with, I got to see my number here. Number 8, that's Nate Urban. So the Nate Urban line, that's with number 14 alongside Gabe Farina and number 23, Sean Lemke, the top line. That line was very good against St. Mary Springs. Just couldn't really get anything going. Luke Lalonde and Nolan McGurthy will be on D, coached by Coach Tony Navari. Now for the Fond du Lac Cardinals.
Great shot over there by Gage. Thank you for that secondary camera, Justin, and setting that up.
In goal for the Fond du Lac Cardinals, catching with the left hand, 6 foot, 175-pound junior Colin Gamble. At forward, a 5'11", 175-pound right shot center. Number 5, Peyton Umentum at the left wing, a 5'11", 175-pound left shot senior. Number 15, Caden Umentum. And then on the right side, the 6'1", 165-pound right shot right wing, senior 25, Maddox King. At the junior with the left shot at 6'1", 175 pounds, Nick Obernader. And on the other side, the 6'1", 195-pound senior on the right shot defenseman on the right side, number 11, Reeder Gilgenbach out of North Fond du Lac High School. National anthem coming up. Right Way Home Improvement opening face-off after these messages.
Visit them online at dentistryofwisconsin.com.
Coal Oil and Propane is committed to establishing and upholding lasting relationships with our respected customers. We pledge to provide exceptional and reliable service, exceeding your expectations, and are dedicated to continuous improvement, embracing and driving change to better serve you. Whether you need service for residential, commercial, or agricultural, Coal Oil and Propane has you covered. Our goals are simple: great products, competitive pricing, and reliable service. Contact Coal Oil and Propane for all your fuel and lubricant needs. Trust Coal Oil and Propane.
This is Craig Larson, sales manager with locally owned Dufresne Moving and Storage. Moving is very important to me, and I take pride in making sure our clients are happy with their overall experience at a reasonable cost and done in a high quality manner. We have a crew that is dedicated on taking care of your stuff. Call me today for an estimate at 1-800-425-MOVE or visit us at DufresneMoving.com. Dufresne Moving and Storage of Fond du Lac, making your move and storage of goods simple.
Today's game is brought to you by Edward Jones and these area Edward Jones financial advisors. Robert Bruce, located at 68 North Main Street. Patrick Ellistad, located at 560 Fond du Lac Avenue. Matt Moses, located at 201 South Marr Street. Jeff Wills, located at 649 Fond du Lac Avenue. And Matt Helmer, located at 649 Fond du Lac Avenue. Good luck to all athletes in today's game. Edward Jones, making sense of investing.
Ready to roll for this one, the Right Way Home Improvement opening face-off. From doors and gutters to roofs and siding, the Right Way Home Improvement has you covered. Kick off your home improvement project today. Contact Right Way Home Improvement for your free estimate. Call 920-929-8999 or visit rightwaybuilt.com. Jeff, last little moment where we get to think, or say our thoughts here for this one. I would say, in matchup-wise, I think this should be a really good one. The 4-6 matchup, and Homestead, a team that probably could have gotten the 5 seed. I mean, a close game with Waupun is what kept them from that 5 seed.
Yeah, absolutely. And again, and we talked about this before. The 4 seed actually was a contested seed because of the record with Waupun, Fond du Lac, and I believe it was Oshkosh that was also in that mix for the potential 4 seed.
Just that Waupun had beaten, or Fondy had beaten Waupun. Oshkosh had beaten, I mean, they'd all beaten, everyone had beaten each other, basically, is what it seemed like. Face off between Umentum and Farina. It's won back by Peyton Umentum. The Umentum brothers are both fantastic at face-offs. Peter Gilgenbach dumps it in, and we're ready to go here. Quick up the wall to Sean Lemke, stolen by Caden Umentum, drops it down. Now it's Nolan McGurthy over to Luke Lalonde. Lalonde sets it the breakup, looking for Farina in the middle of the ice underneath the stick of Sean Lemke. It's his own regroup. Stepping up on him is McGurthy. Chip forward by Obernader. Maddox King throws it on the backhands. Hand pass. Whistle blows. And they turn the clock off again. It's happened the other day.
There must be a short in some of the wiring or stuff like that, and they can't sound the horn. And
Yep. So we're going to have to take a second here. I didn't pause mine, so we'll see what they have it on. It should be like 16:30 something would be my guess. I know this happened the other day. It didn't seem like they touched it. It just kind of like it's got unplugged or a second.
there's a short or someplace,
Yeah.
that would be my guess. I mean, it's used a ton. Obviously here with Marion also using the ice, and then you got the Bears that are running the ice here. I mean, this is constantly being used.
Yeah, I mean, it is constantly being used. You have, your 2 Marion NCAA teams, the Bears. You have all the youth games that go on here. I mean, they have 3 teams at almost every level. So it's a whole different animal. Good shot down there by Dom of the Cardinals standing around in the face-off, and we'll see if they can get the clock figured out. Well, while we're doing that, we might as well take a quick break. We'll come back in when things are ready to roll.
Did you know that Ergo Bank of Marquezan and Fox Lake offers Casasa Rewards checking accounts? All Casasa Rewards accounts include refunds on ATM withdrawal fees. When you meet the monthly qualification criteria, there's no monthly maintenance fee and no minimum balance requirement. Best of all, you get rewarded for things you probably do anyway, such as using your debit card and setting up a direct deposit. Discover the benefits of opening a
Now they should not touch it. Don't touch it.
16:37. Yes, Jeff, you're right. Don't touch it. You're right. I'll let you go with that one. That was a good one. You're right. Puck comes in front of the net. It's poked away by Cooper Sobel. Comes up the wall to Mason King. Chips it forward. Farina chips it in. Battle with Wayner along the line. It's chipped further by the backhand of Marina. Joining him is Nate Urban. Little line change up here with Spalding that was with this line the other day. Here comes Parker Zebel the other way. Zebel shoots one into the chest of Charlie Wickman. He holds on with 16:11 to go. And I got to get the instant replay set up.
Yeah.
Now we're good. Shots 1-0 now in favor of Fond du Lac. Face off to the glove hand side of Charlie Wickman. It's won back by Cooper Sobel, and Homestead gets to it first, chips it into the neutral zone. This Highlanders team going to be physical, and you're going to see that right away. Vince Baker rims it all the way around. It's chipped into the middle of the ice looking for their center. It's picked off. Kyle Miller now throws it up right onto the tape of Bryce Boris. Boris drops it. Good defensive step up by Cooper Sobel. Walking in, Miller shoots one tipped in front, just wide. Nice tip by Boris out in front. Here's Paxton Hoffman up the wall. Finds Kyle Miller, cross ice to Vince Baker. Baker shoots one, pad save, rebound, comes all the way back up to Miller, shoots one again, glove save, loose in puck, and Gamble gets on top of it and holds on.
Justin, are you surprised that they're letting these 2 forwards sit right in front of Gamble?
Give him a couple whacks. I mean,
I don't understand. I mean, they're not even challenged trying to attempt to move them out.
And
they're the ones that are low. I know. I don't understand what the defensive philosophy was right there.
I'm on the give him a couple whacks. He ain't going to be there for free. It's Luke Lalonde dumping it in the backhand.
We are so lucky today to have such great camera operators tonight that you guys are going to give some fantastic shots here at this Badgerland tournament.
We might see more of this third line for Fond du Lac today of Beckett, Weber, Killian Murphy, and Easton with Sink. Didn't get much of them on Tuesday, maybe more of them yesterday. With Sink gains the red, dumps it in deep. Beckett Weber gets there first. Him and Luke Lalonde battle for it. It's picked up by Sam Hansen. Hansen throws it up the wall, backhand saucer pass right to Luke Lalonde. Here comes Luke Lalonde through the neutral zone, down the right wing. Working on Brady Wayner, spins up, pinned up against the wall by Wayner, pulls it away, comes behind the net, has it on the backhand, Wayner all over him. Got to get some help. Jacob Spaulding comes in to help, as long with Easton Wasink. It's Czar coming away with it. Throws it up the wall, it's kept in at the line and dumped in deep by Nate Urban. Puck comes back to Brady Wayner now. Wayner, breakout pass to Wasink, 2-on-2 the other way. Wasink just dumps it. Behind the net of Charlie Wickman. Here comes Luke Lalonde with it. Lalonde brings it up down the right wing. Homestead goes for a change. Lalonde waits for some help. Maddox King pressures him and takes the puck away in the defensive zone. Pass looking for Peyton Umentum underneath the stick. It comes right to Cade. Got a one-on-one. Him and McGorthy. Waits for help. Throws it back door. Just missed him. He was looking for Peyton.
That was a great opportunity right there by the Cardinals to score because they had that back door wide open.
Maddox King tries to wrap around. Puck comes out in front. It's stolen and coming the other way is Nate Urban. Here comes Nate Urban. Urban cuts through the middle of the ice, throws it onto the tape of Reeder Gilgenbach. Chips it up the wall, off the stick of the defenseman. It was Doug Jones out there now for this Highlanders team. King Gretzky's up the wall, throws one in the middle of the ice. Nobody home. It comes off the backboards. It's chipped in deep down to Caden Umentum below the goal line. Throws it up top to Eli Czar at the point. Czar shoots one tipped in front, just wide of Charlie Wickman. Obernader cycles it down below the net. Doug Jones gets there first for the Highlanders, chips it up to Urban. Czar pinches down and keeps it in. It's in the skates of Nate Urban. Doug Jones chips it up the wall. Urban gets it a little bit further, backhands it into the neutral zone. It's dumped in by Umentum, and he goes for a change. Marker Bell forechecks. It's chipped up the wall right onto the tape of Gabe Farina. 3-on-3 the other way. Farina backhand pass on her front, tipped off the bar. Chance in front for Charlie Kazmarek. It's covered by Colin Gamble. That one went off the crossbar.
Just missed that opportunity there. Again, both teams have had that opportunity here with great centering passes. And as we talked before, Justin, good puck movement. We knew that was going to come from the Hilltoppers, but so far, the same thing has come from the Cardinals.
They've done a great job getting the puck up quickly, whether it was breakouts or neutral zone regroups. They've done a great job getting everything they need to get going right away. That has been an issue for them.
Yeah, and it has looked like it. This has looked like some pretty good hockey so far.
Fast pace back and forth. And that's what you expect at this time of the year.
Yep.
Brought up by Vince Baker, a defenseman for this Highlanders team, but he is going to join the rush whenever he gets the chance. He gets the pass back from Kazmarek. He's got a lane to the net, walks in, shoots it right into the Cardinals logo on the chest of Colin Gamble.
It's a good thing that there was good rebound there by Colin Gamble, because if he doesn't control that rebound, you're taking a look at a potential goal scored right there.
Oh, it ain't going to be too hard when it hits you right in the zero of the three.
Yeah, but sometimes you see it still bounce off of there, and sometimes they don't react well with the glove to pinch it to the body. But as you had mentioned before, great training with Chris Nell.
Yeah.
In the offseason for Gamble.
Murphy was knocked down.
With a little assistance.
Yep, little assistance from Vince Baker. Not too much. Just a little bit. Paxton Hoffman gains the line, dumps it in deep. Shots 5-1 in favor of the Highlanders so far. It's Eli Czar. He winds things up, brings it up himself. Cuts to the outside. Dances around Kyle Miller. Has it on the goal line. Throws a pass. One-timer, they score. Beckett Weber, it's 1-0.
What great work there by Fond du Lac. And we talked about it before. They need to move the puck, and they did.
Starts with your defenseman right there.
Yeah.
That's a whale of a play. Brings it up all the way through the neutral zone. Cuts around the outside of Kyle Miller. Throws a pass in front, and it's hammered home by Beckett Weber. It'll be 6 from 3 at the what mark, Jeff?
11:52 on the clock.
At the what mark?
11:52 on the clock.
I don't think it's the 11:52 mark. I think it's.
How about if we call it the 5:08?
The 5:08 mark.
Yep.
I like that. That sounds about right.
For those people who actually know the sport of hockey.
Yeah.
I don't. I'm just here.
Oh, no, you do. It's Nolan McGorthy in the net. In his own zone, rims it around onto the tape of Jacob Spaulding. Chipped away by Caden Umentum. It comes back to Luke Lalonde on the backhand. Maddox King pressures him, pins him up against the wall. Chipped up the boards for Spaulding. Nice breakout here for the Highlanders. Spaulding down the wing with speed. Chips it through the skates of Holmes. Below the net. Throw it up top. It's Lalonde. Walks the line. Nice move down the wall. It'll be Wayner and Czar. They said backdoor pass. Shot blocked in front by Mason Holmes. Good stick by Holmes to get a piece of that. Sam Hansen dances around the check of Umentum. Mason Holmes picks off the pass, throws it up the wall for Maddox King. King just chips it into the neutral zone. He's got Umentum slicing through his speed. And it's an icing.
Would that have been an icing in the NCAA?
No. Not in juniors either. He beat it. Well, it was close. I mean, you could say maybe they blow it early sometimes. They say it's the hash marks. They'll blow it at the tops of the circles.
Yeah, I think they've changed that rule now to the top of the circle because they were still worrying about the collisions that were taking place down below the goal line.
It happens a lot.
Yeah.
1-0 it reads on that Quest Interior scoreboard. This part of the game brought to you by Wisconsin Lighting Lab. Backdoor pass again out in front. They were looking for Spaulding. Gamble fell down, regains his feet. One-on-one with Mason King. Cuts through, walks in, shoots it. Stopped by Wickman.
Good move right there by King on the attack there.
Good breakout by Fondy again. And when Coach Saracen talked about how he wants his team to be better at getting the puck north right away, they're doing a great job so far. I mean, it's visible. It looks like almost a different hockey team.
Well, that's what I was going to mention to you. You said they need to get north and south. They are getting north. And the other thing is that shows that they've got more speed today.
And they're moving quick. And this has been back and forth. Both teams flashing their speed so far early. Czar pinned up against the wall. Backhands it behind the net for Brady Wayner. Wayner brings it up the wall. He's pinned off by Sean Lemke. Lemke takes it away. The leading goal scorer for this Highlanders team. Trying to throw one out in front. Sicked away by Eli Czar and throws it right to Mason King. King gains the red, dumps it in deep right off the official's hand. That probably felt fantastic.
Yeah, I'll bet that stings just a little bit here.
The official had some choice words for Mason King to pick his head up. Here comes Kyle Miller now. Bumped off the puck by Reeder Gilgenbach. Easton with Sink up the wall, looking for the goal scorer, Beckett Weber. It's picked off. It's Charlie Kazmarek on the goal line. One-timer out in front, pad save. Chance coming from Paxton Hoffman. Baker keeps it in at the line, drops it down. Bryce Boris back to Hoffman. Chipped up into the neutral zone. Bonnie gets it out with Murphy. Here comes Vince Baker now. Baker through the neutral zone, cuts in the middle of the ice, brings it in the zone. Murphy picks it up on the wall, chips it around Boris. Got to get it out. Battle for it along the wall. Hoffman's tied up. Chips it to the middle of the ice. Obernader slows things down and tries to set up the breakout. It's Weber chipping in the middle of the ice. And McGorthy steals. Bonnie's got to realize they have more time. And in their breakouts, they just whacking the puck.
Especially on this big ice, they got plenty of room.
Obernader rims it all the way around, goes underneath the stick all the way down. It's an ice with 46 to go in the first period. 1-0 Fond du Lac. Shot 6-3 in favor of the Highlanders.
Almost the halfway mark.
Just about the halfway mark. Face-off coming to the blocker side of Colin Gamble. It'll be Sam Hansen to take it against Peyton Umentum. It's one back to Luke Lalonde. You don't see Umentum lose a lot of face-offs, Jeff. That's the one thing I never criticize about Fond du Lac. They are a very good face-off team. Sam Hansen below the goal line for the Highlanders. Got a man wide open in front. Bonnie gets back to it with Peyton Umentum. It comes up top to McGurthy. Comes it below the goal line. Bouncing puck. Knocked down by Umentum. Rimmed around for Maddox King. Lalonde steps in from the point and keeps it in. Bonnie, a 3-on-1 with Wayner, pulls it away. Wayner gets it poked off his stick. Good play right there by Juno Farina. Puck off the backside of the net by Czar. Pinching in again is Lalonde. Nice job by Umentum, get a piece of it. Juno Farina dumps it back in deep. Czar picks it up. Spins away from Jacob Spaulding. Throws it in the breakout to Maddox King, who just backhands it into the neutral zone. Lalonde throws it cross ice. Too far for everybody. It'll be an ice with 7:53 to go in the first. Jeff, the one thing I will say in terms of offensive zone pressure, it's been the Highlanders so far.
Yeah, so far they have. And they've had the opportunities, but as of late, I would say they haven't had as many opportunities to get it on the net. And when they have, Colin Gamble has stood up.
It's been very good. He's made a couple nice saves so far. It's Sean Lemke on the breakout. Chips it up right on the stick of Mason Holmes and just chips it away. Here comes Nate Urban now. Highlanders have done a great job tracking down loose pucks so far, and that's what thing I always see out of this team, whether it's, under a Nabari team. If there's a loose puck, they're going, and there's going to be multiple guys going. Sobel dumps it in. It comes to the backside of Charlie Wickman. He lets it go all the way around for Doug Jones. He's passing to the skates of Nate Urban. Chips it into the neutral zone. Holmes, the only one back for Fondy. He'll get there first. Spins away from the forecheck of Sean Lemke. Chips it up on the wall in the backhand. Barker Zebel brings it back into the zone. Sobel gets pinched in by Doug Jones. Can't keep the line, just Nate Urban. Urban dumps it in deep. Goes for a change. Bryce Boris's line will come out here. Charlie Kazmarek. Once they can get Paxton Hoffman, he's out there as well. Fondy offsides. Murphy lays out Paxton Hoffman.
Did a good job, though, of selling it as incidental.
Yes, 100%. 6:40 to go in this first period. Again, this part of the game now brought to you by the Michaels Corporation. Pass goes off the stick of Charlie Kazmarek. Czar made a nice play on that first goal from Beckett Weber. Dumps it into the backhand. Fritz Lapp dances around the check of Killian Murphy. Now Vince Baker. Baker, nice stick from Czar. Not going to get many pucks around him. You got to probably go to the outside and just try to get it in deep.
We talked about it. The defensemen for the Cardinals are very solid fundamentally. And that one, you are not going to skate it by yourself. You've got to move the puck to get it into the offensive zone.
We're going to see two guys go off here. They're going to take them both. Beckett Weber, the goal scorer, tied up in the corner with a player from Homestead. It was Bryce Boris. It'll be 5-on-5 coincidental minors.
I saw a hold on one. I wasn't sure who that's going to be.
Probably both. Could be on both. Six
with a rough.
And they'll give up a hold to Bryce Boris. Good shot by Gage. You got the officials cam. That's what we need, Jeff, though.
Yep.
I was talking to Tyler the other day, Tyler Schwartz, SSM health trainer around here. I said, we need a ref cam. I said, that'd be the go-to thing. I think that's our biggest thing with hockey. We always wanted a ref cam.
Yeah, I don't think the WIA will be too keen on that.
Why not?
It's going to put referees in a situation where we may see something on the camera that they don't see on the ice.
Nice
would
break.
Be my guess. Because we talked about it, too. We talked about it with Coach, who's sitting over on the bench when
Coach
he was
Schlossman,
officiating. Yep.
5.5 to go in this first period. Top line for the Cardinals, trying to set something up with some in-zone offense. They cycle it down for Maddox King. Baker and him battle. Puck comes up the wall, knocked in by Gilgenbach. Kyle Miller steals from Maddox King in his defensive zone. Peyton Umentum joins the forecheck, ties him up. Puck comes to Vince Baker, rims it around in the backhand. Right onto the tape with Jacob Spalding. Spalding with speed down the outside. Tries to dance through the skates of Reeder Gilgenbach. Here's Vince Baker. Nice move at the blue line. Dumps it in deep. The Highlanders go for a change. Sam Hansen stays out in forechecks. It's Caden Umentum. Cross-ice pass. Right to Gilgenbach. Lemke will step up on him. Bumps him off the puck. Loose puck. Chipped around. Sobel gets it on the backhand. Dumps it in deep. No ice. Vince Baker behind the net. Baker throws it up the wall on the breakout, right onto the tape of Urban. It comes to Sam Hansen, dumps it in deep. He'll go for a change. Sean Lemke forechecks Eli Czar. Lemke and Czar battle. Czar just drops the shoulder, throws it up to Mason King along the wall. Drops the shoulder on Kyle Miller, knocks him off the puck. Good play by Miller right there. Here comes Gabe Farina behind the net. Throws it for Luke Lalonde. His breakouts for both teams have been fantastic so far. 4:09 to go in the first. Get another whistle here.
Even though you get the icing call there, that was actually the nice play to bank it off of the board to try and get it to the forward. The forward, unfortunately, was cutting to the center of the ice instead of staying on his trajectory that he was going flying up the ice.
Yeah, you can do that if you're the far side winger, not the near side winger.
Right.
Max Tennyson to take the draw. Out there with Trevin Rebeck and Archer Weber. Moved around to Nolan McGurthy. He lets it go. Chipped up by Kazmarek. Paxton Hoffman throws it over. Joining this line is Emmett Whitaker with Bryce Boris in the box. Milan fires it off some skates. It comes into the neutral zone. It's dumped in by Czar as he gained the red. Wickman stops it behind the net. Ooh, Banning on the breakout pass. Loose puck in front. Rebeck backhands it in deep. I think it went off the outside of the cage and found its way out in front.
Yeah, or if off of it could have been off of a shin pad or whatever it was, but it sure ricocheted right into the house.
The house, Jeff. Going hockey style. I like it.
Yeah.
I had to mansplain the house to Gage one time. I told him, I said, think about home plate and just look at it. Right in the crease. That's the house.
Right there.
And then that's how he learned it.
Yep, absolutely.
Look at him. He's nodding his head over there. He knows. Peyton Umentum shoots one. Wickman makes the save. Oh, he can't hear. I can't hear him. He's probably trying to say something. I unplugged that before.
Yeah, I was wondering why that.
Oh, it was making a noise. That's why I stopped.
Oh, I didn't hear it.
I did. I hear everything. Big hit right there. Backhander in front. They score. Caden Umentum. Maddox King got buried in the corner. He'll take it, though. The Cardinals score and make it 2-0.
2:52 mark on the clock. Goal scored for Fond du Lac.
14:08. See how fast that was, too? 14:08. That was pretty quick.
Yeah, it's almost like you can do math.
I know. I tried.
Didn't have to do the carry and camera.
I don't even know. I don't know what the new method is now. I'm pretty sure if there's a new method and I'm looking at it, I think it would be hieroglyphics to me.
We'll have Dom come up here and teach you it at the intermission.
Yeah, seriously. Whatever they do, the box method or whatever they were teaching. I was looking at my cousin's homework the one day. I said, this is Chinese to me.
That's what my wife said, too. She had to do some substitute teaching, and she went into a second grade math class, and she said, I'd never heard of any of this stuff.
Little give, take.
Yeah,
there we go. There he is down there chiming in. 2.5 to go in his first period. It's been a great first period for the Cardinals. And, I mean, if you're a Highlanders fan, you could say so yourself. You've had your chances, just have not beaten Colin Gamble yet. Oh, he said the 14:08 mark, Jeff. Ah, look at that. I've never been so impressed. Czar walks the line, shoots one towards the net. It was tipped just wide, went off the glove of Charlie Wickman. Cooper Sobel cuts in. Shot was blocked in front, knocked down by Jacob Spaulding for the Highlanders.
Assists on that play were Obernader and Maddox King. 7 and 25.
I knew Maddox King would get one, but he earned it.
Yeah, he got smucked in the corner.
Definitely earned it. Here comes Vince Baker now. Trying to answer here for the Highlanders. They're trying to get something rolling offensively. Pass out in front. Wide open again. Fondy is leaving the front of the net open, and it may cost them at some point tonight.
Yeah,
or this morning, I guess.
Right. I know. It's hard to get used to this. But we'll know that by the third game that we're broadcasting that it'll be.
We'll say the morning. It'll be the afternoon. Czar tries to rim it up the wall. Knocked down by Sean Lemke. Gets it back. Fires it all the way around to Killian Murphy. Under 1.5 to go in this first period. Murphy gets bumped off the puck. Picked off on a cross-ice pass to Sean Lemke. Nice pass in the neutral zone to Gabe Farina. He's got a lot of space. Farina walks in. Scores! Gabe Farina, short side underneath the glove. It's 2-1. That is a late goal that cannot happen.
No, that 1 minute, under that, you're near that 1 minute mark here, and it's 1:10 on the clock.
It'll be Farina from Lemke. And I believe the other assist should go to the big Doug Jones. Now, don't quote me. I may not be right on that, but it should go to Doug Jones. I think he made that cross-ice pass. I wasn't on you.
Yeah, that's good.
I got all kinds of other ones.
I know you do.
Good shot of the goal scorer right there by Dom of Gabe Farina.
Again, we are so blessed today here at Jeff's live stream to be able to have great camera operators to bring you the Badgerland Conference Tournament.
Mentum tries to answer Wickman with a nice stop with the shoulder. Mentum tried to answer it right away.
Less than a minute to play here. I was hoping the announcer would let us know that.
I think he's trying to get his stuff ready for the for the goal announcement.
Yeah.
Goals in the last minute of the game are backbreakers.
Absolutely.
It just cannot happen.
And I am not a huge momentum type of person.
Right
off of their pad. Number 15 again.
It'll be 15 from 5 and 25 with 39 seconds to go in the period.
39 seconds left on the clock for the goal.
How about a backbreaker? I was talking about it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Those are goals that they're heartbreakers.
To talk to me at the period.
Probably not.
Well, I can ask him, right?
Problem is we don't have any microphones. They're with
what do
those
you mean?
guys. They're with those guys.
Yeah, but my Dom will come over here and we'll get the portable camera shot right here, right in the.
Oh, we'll see. You do you. I can run the camera if you want to go try.
Yeah, we'll see if I can get him. No, I can walk down there after the period ends, so I'm good.
Take you up a hair. I want the scoreboard to be in the way. Dumped in by Wayner. 20 seconds, under 20 seconds to go in the period. A goal from Farina that seemed like it would be a big-time momentum swing for the Highlanders. Caden Umentum answers right away with his second of the game on a shot that was fired from his brother Peyton. McGurthy throws a backhand pass. One-timer off the blocker. It would have been late anyways. I think Fondy is going to go to a power play here. Nope. They're
going to go on the penalty kill, I think. Right?
I don't know.
He gave a rough.
He gave a rough, and I thought he pointed at a Highlanders player.
Okay.
He did.
That's Coach Saracen's asking him. So, Dom, if you want to swing your way over onto this corner here, I'll see if I can meet you and see if we can get to Coach Saracen and see if he'll talk to us.
Holiday Automotive Intermission Report coming up after this. We'll take a short little break and see if Jeff can get Ryan.
Casasa Rewards checking account at Ergo Bank of Marquezan and Fox Lake.
We at The Glamour Shop pride ourselves in having a fantastic team that offers unbeatable customer service at rates we can stand behind. Our motto has always been, let's talk about hair. We're a passionate, team-based salon where relationships with our clients are at the heart of everything we do. Our experienced stylists work with you to create the look you've always dreamed of. Whether it's a cut, color, or a fresh style, we invite you to experience The Glamour Shop difference. The Glamour Shop. Call for an appointment today.
When you hire the attorneys with the Everson Law Office, you're getting more than professional presentation. The attorneys at Everson Law Office are committed to excellence and have been successfully representing their clients since 2000.
Welcome back here to the Intermission Report. Joining me now is the head coach here for the Fond du Lac Cardinals. Coach, what a good period for you guys to get to start.
Yeah, maybe 10:30 is the answer for us in the morning. I don't know, but guys are fired up. Thought running the systems and executing in the first period. So playing.
We talked about that you guys need to work more north and south, and today they definitely look like it, and it shows that they got more speed. Was that the conversation before?
Yeah, we seem like we've been slow transitioning, and we've been talking about it, using the ice out here. So, yeah, it was a good period.
Thank you, Coach, for joining us here on the Intermission Report.
Thanks.
Coach Ryan Saracen here, kicking it back up to you, Justin.
5. Practicing business law, estate planning, probate, guardianships, and real estate. They work closely with their clients, providing exceptional legal services that are catered specifically to their needs. Call attorney William Everson at 920-922-7113 or go to everson-law.com.
People have a reluctance to go see the dentist. It's an easy thing to put off or avoid altogether. But one visit to the caring professionals at Fondy Family Dental will change the way you think about the dentist. They provide quality family dental services to all ages in a happy, honest, and efficient manner that teaches and involves you on your custom plan. If you don't have insurance, ask about their new membership plan that can save you money. Call or schedule online today at fondyfamilydental.com.
Fond du Lac Equipment Rental and Repair is ready for your next project, so be sure to talk to Dave and his experienced staff. You know, from air compressors to chainsaws, excavators, lifts, tools, saws, and so much more. Now, do you have your snowblower tuned up and ready for the upcoming winter season? Fond du Lac Equipment Rental and Repair can do it. Check out their expanded rental lineup, too. Mention the words Radio Rental to get a 10% discount on your next rental. You can find them on Ford Drive on the west side of Fond du Lac.
Fond du Lac Equipment Rental and Repair is a proud Echo and Cub Cadet dealer.
Life is full of milestones, big and small. At Fond du Lac Credit Union, we're proud to be a part of your journey. From landing your first job to moving into your dream home, starting a family, or planning for what's next, we make the money part easy so you can focus on what matters most. Whatever stage you're in, we're right there with you. Fond du Lac Credit Union, here for life and every stage along the way. For more information, visit fdlcu.com or stop in today.
Generations Lanes of El Dorado. Join one of our adult or kids leagues or bowl in our monthly Friday night tournament. Or get a group together for a family or corporate bowling function. We are more than just bowling. A great spot to bring your family for a meal. Awesome homemade pizzas and soups, as well as appetizers, wraps, and sandwiches. Daily food specials. Fish Fry Friday. Open daily at 11 with the kitchen open late. Ask about us catering your next function. We are home to Laconia Bowling and proud supporter of the Laconia Spartans and all student athletes.
Let the daydreams of spring begin. Connect with the Auto Show Sale at Holiday and explore all that's new from Chevrolet, Buick, and GMC. Score money-saving offers, get more for your trade, and enjoy Team Holiday's warm and genuine guest care.
We earn the trust of drivers from all over Wisconsin by following through and going the extra mile. It's what we do.
Showtime is go time. Find yours and drive it home today from Holiday Automotive, Fond du Lac. It's worth the trip.
Welcome to Hookstra's Marketing Greenhouse. Here at Hookstra's Marketing Greenhouse, we are proud to provide South Central Wisconsin with the most beautiful flowers and freshest fruits and vegetables. In the fall, we have many varieties of squash and pumpkins, to just name a few. We are also proud to offer one-of-a-kind gifts like hanging baskets, iron hangers, decorative planters, and concrete statuary. Don't forget to check us out on Facebook for more info and pictures. So come on out to Hookstra's Marketing Greenhouse, located on Highway A between Fox Lake and Randolph, and you'll be glad you did.
Welcome to Hoff's Quality Meats and Catering, where every cut starts with tradition and cares for your family. Step inside to a display case filled with fresh, marbled beef and pork, farm-fresh chicken, and vibrant sausages. We are more than a meat market. Check out our catering menu, takeout menus, and even our fish fry. From family dinners to weeknight staples, Hoff's offers friendly service and local artistry you can taste. Visit Hoff's today for quality cuts and weekly specials that make every meal a little more delicious. Or call 920-583-3734 to order from our menu.
FBS Bank is here to help you achieve your dream of home ownership. For a limited time, we're offering home loans with just $595 closing costs plus title. Whether you're buying a new home or wanting to refinance, our experienced team is here to assist you. Visit our website at fbsbank.com or give us a call at 1-800-242-7880. Our friendly and experienced team will help guide you through the journey with FBS Bank. FBS Bank, banking made personal.
So my name is Dave Hopper, and I've been with Hoppers for 35 years.
Intermission report brought to you by Holiday Automotive. Gage, I'll have to have you tilted up a hair because it's on the got the scoreboard there, so you have to go up just a tad bit. Yeah, right there. So in this period, Fondy scores 3, and they played well. What they needed to work on was getting the puck north right away. Dom, I know you were down ice side. It didn't seem like their breakouts were anything near to slow. Everything was on the tape and out of the zone right away.
Yeah, and they were kind of hemmed up in their own zone for a little while. Homestead doing a really good job of getting that offensive zone pressure. It just felt like every time Fondy moved on their side of the ice, they were getting good breakout passes and able to put one in the back of the net.
I'm going to yell at Jeff. He wrote it in regular time on here. So I got to do this. The 5:08 mark of the first period. Fond du Lac scores on a one-timer from Beckett Weber with the assist to Eli Czar. Then at the, what does that say, 2:52. So the 14:08 mark of the first period, it was Umentum from Umentum. Actually, no, that was the Umentum from Obernader and King, who got blown up on the play, and Caden Umentum ripped it home. And then just about a minute later, 30 seconds later, Highlanders thought a backbreaker of a goal, a short side goal on a nice breakout play. It was Gabe Farina, or actually, no, it was 15. It was Juno Farina, actually. Juno Farina comes from number 23, Sean Lemke. It should be Gabe Farina, which is 14. I think Jeff wrote it down wrong because they play together, not 15. Unbelievable.
It'd be what it be.
Unbelievable. And then Fondy with 39 seconds to go in the period at the 16:21 mark, or 16:20 point whatever mark. It was Umentum from Umentum and King. Peyton Umentum gets the assist. Caden Umentum scores the goal on the rebound on the one-timer from Peyton Umentum. Couple of penalties and matching minors between Bryce Boris and Beckett Weber, a rough and a hold. And at the end of the period, the Highlanders took a roughing penalty. So Fond du Lac will start the period on the power play. Shots go 7-7 in that first period. Dom, what did you see out of the Cardinals? I know you haven't seen a ton of Fond du Lac so far this season, but for me, that was one of the best periods of hockey I saw from them.
Yeah, they were just able to get to pucks quickly, winning some board battles in their own zone. Just some good speed up and down the ice. They were able to recover quickly, even though there was some good cycle time for the Homestead team. Fondy was able to break back out and get into their offensive zone. And obviously, up 3 goals here. Didn't let that momentum killer, that minute 10 left in the period, that as you and Jeff talked about on the broadcast, those are typically backbreakers as you go into the end of a period, especially one that you were up 2-0 going into it. Is going to be a great way to end it. But then to come back and score one before it's even over and kind of reverse the momentum back in your favor. So Homestead has to go into the end of the period and into intermission in that kind of back-breaking side, down 2 goals once again.
Yeah, if you're a Fondy fan, you're happy with the way that first period went. You say, oh, defensively we were very good. But if you're a Highlanders fan, you look at it and you say, all right, well, we're down 3-1, but for a large majority of that period, we held the in-zone offense play. We just got to get more shots on Gamble, and they've had guys open in front of the net a lot. There's been a lot of defensive breakdowns on the Fondy portion so far. We'll see if they can clean things up in between periods. They still lead 3-1. They start the period on the power play. Their power play this season, 16%, not great. That's a low number, and the problem is they've struggled scoring goals all season. Well, they scored 3 in the first. Maybe it's a new Fond du Lac Cardinals team rolling into playoff times. Second period between them and Homestead in the 5th place game of the Badgerland Conference Tournament coming up after this.
Parents worked here. I work here.
Highlanders.
You want me to grab that penalty for you?
Yeah.
There's no one in the box.
Oh, that's fine.
Little pull, take, or whatever you said.
Give, take.
Give,
Yeah,
take
I don't know.
action for Justin.
I don't know how to teach it either. That's how the elementary school teaches kids how to do subtraction. And then they come to us and they're like, give, take. And I'm like, what the fuck are you saying?
What kind of Chinese math
Let's use
is
the
this?
standard algorithm.
Yeah, bro. Going with this looks like Chinese hieroglyphics is definitely the better one that you stuck with, but that's all right.
I did say hieroglyphics and Chinese.
Yeah, I know.
Why not? Who cares? It's the China virus. China.
Yeah. Dude, is the heat even on?
Yeah, it is, actually.
Really? Bro,
Yeah.
It's so cold
It may not
over
be
here.
on over there. If you look,
Penalty, Justin?
Yes.
5
listening.
black for roughing.
5 black roughing. That is Mr. Charlie Kazmarek, 2 minutes for roughing. Charlie Kazmarek, 2 minutes for roughing at the end of the second period. Our first period.
My son works here, my wife works here, so it's family. But I also look at the employees that we have today, and we have 2 that have over 25 years of employment here with us. So they are family. When we hire somebody new, I don't look at them as just an employee. They're part of our family, and that's what we strive for.
We make you feel at home and auto sales, great selection and a price that's low. You'll find friendly smiles and a warm hello every time. We make you feel at home and auto sales every time. We make you feel at home and auto sales.
Home and Auto Sales is a proud sponsor of high school sports.
King Manufacturing. Since 1926, we have been known for our first-class building and canopies. Steel King canopies are a well-known and respected product. We design, fabricate, and contract installation for C-stores, fleets, entryways, restaurants, and more. Steel canopies serve a variety of purposes, including advertising or signage, control access, sheltering an entrance or loading area, support of lighting systems, and weather protection for people, equipment, or outdoor storage. King Manufacturing. From design to completion.
The Landing is your go-to lakeside hangout on beautiful Beaver Dam Lake, where the drinks are cold, the food...
Welcome back for this second period. That first intermission was brought to you by Holiday Automotive. High School Sports Today on RadioPlusInfo.com is presented by these 4 Fond du Lac Edward Jones financial advisors: Matt Moses, Jeff Willis, Robert Bruce, and Patrick Ellisted. Edward Jones, making sense of investing. Bonnie with a great first period, and got someone in the chat, the Matthew McGorthy, saying that did the first goal from the Highlanders goal, their first shot from the Highlanders, that one that went off the crossbar. It looked close.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, going back at it, like I for a half a second there, I thought it might have hit the back bar, but it's hard to tell from here. I mean,
it did hit.
I couldn't tell if it was front bar or back bar because it makes two different sounds too. But I have a headset on and I can't tell you what the sound is going to make.
It did hit the bar.
It hit a bar.
Yep.
We just don't know what bar.
It did hit the crossbar, but I think it bounced straight down from our camera angle,
Yep.
so I don't think that it went in from the angle that I was able to see.
Good shot of the Cardinal bench over there.
We're going to see who's in the box.
I wrote it down already.
Oh,
Charlie Kasmarek.
With a rough right at the end.
With a rough right at the end of the period. Second period underway. Final act will go to the power play.
I thought Coach Saracen hit it right on the head that this is the best that his Fond du Lac team has looked, and I think he's going to start advocating for a 10:30 start.
He might. Maybe the mornings are the way to go. Monty trying to get something set up on the power play. A power play that is clicked at about 16%. Shot coming in front. Maddox King couldn't handle the hot pass from Eli Zara. It was a shot pass looking for a tip. Trying to catch that, you got to just get a stick on it. It's not a catch and shoot. It's a tip it into the net. That one tipped behind the net by Parker Zebel. Picked up and pitchforked along on the backhand. Doesn't come out.
Power play has been a bugaboo for Fond du Lac over the last several years, and Coach knows it, and they work on it constantly, and they just haven't been able to execute. Now that we say that, Justin, let's see what happens.
1 minute to go about in the power play. Czar drops it below the goal line looking for Zebel. Couldn't handle the pass. Zebel turns it over. Mitch Coburn couldn't get it out. They drop it back down. Comes up top to Umentum. Walks in, shoots it, pad save, Charlie Wickman. Czar steps in. Throws it back down. 45 seconds to go in the power play. Czar walks in, throws it cross ice. It's Umentum on the backhand. Throws one towards the net. Rebound, they score! Peyton Umentum on the rebound. Shots for rebounds, a good way to get a power play goal. Fond du Lac makes it 4-1.
Yeah, not off of the pad, off of the stick that time, but it's still going to go as
POP, holding it down.
Another nice work there. So as I said, they were struggling with their power play. Talk about the puck movement that they had there. And I thought that was a fantastic. I believe that was Caden Umentum, who I know he's going to be involved. He should be involved in the assist somewhere because he took the shot from here.
Yeah, he'll get the assist. It'll go to him, and it should go to him and Czar if they got the secondary. But the odds of them actually getting the secondary are slim to none.
Well, they've gotten them both for the.
No, they missed the one for the Highlanders. Charlie Wickman having a conversation with the official, wondering what that's all about. Doesn't matter. Face off one to Nolan McGorthy. Dumps it in deep. So Fond du Lac takes the lead on the power, or takes a bigger lead, now a 3-goal lead. Couldn't ask for a better start to the period. Goals in the last minute and the next minute, in the starting minute of the period. That's something that's pretty rare. And I know in high school when that happened for us, if you got a goal in the last minute, it was a pizza party.
Yeah.
We'll see if Saracen does anything for his guys. We're getting a goal in the last minute and the start of the second period as well. Now here comes, get away with speed is Nick Obernader. Obernader walks through, shoots one, blocker saved by Wickman. That one just fired into the neutral zone. Rolling puck goes all the way back into the Cardinal zone. Picked up by Czar over to Beckett Weber. Weber forced up the wall with Sinks, got it. Cuts around Lalonde. It's Beckett Weber now. Backhanded pass out in front. Knocked down. Czar walks in. Got a chance to lane to the net off some shin pads. They say Zebel got the other assists, actually.
Yeah. Zebel with the first assist, secondary to Caden.
It must have got a stick on that Caden.
That's what I thought when I saw that, because it, even though it kind of hit the stick, I thought there was a tip in the front that put it on net first.
Fast one off the skates of Parker Zebel. Sam Hansen trying to get in deep. Sean Lemke throws one towards the net off a stick over top of the cage of Colin Gamble. Nate Urban fresh off the bench, turns it over. It's Brady Wayner, numbers the other way for the Cardinals. Wayner gains the red, dumps it in deep. Throws it up the wall.
Do you want me to try and grab him now?
You can if you want. I can run a camera. I'm professional.
I know we've done it before, so
Yep.
I can go see if I can find a secluded location that we could use. Possibly the Cardinals locker room, right?
Yeah, whatever you want to use.
Okay, I'll see if I can grab him. We'll be back.
Hansen fires it up the wall. It goes all the way down. It's an ice. With 13:24 to go in this second period. Early goal on the power play for the Cardinals. See if Homestead can get something rolling. They have really not been able to get anything rolling yet. In this second period, Fond du Lac's kind of been a buzzsaw to start this period. Off the draw, it's Umentum towards the net. It's a bouncing puck poked away by Charlie Wickman. Highlanders come the other way. Here's Mitch Coburn. Gains the red, dumps it in deep to the backside of Colin Gamble. Coburn knocks Obernader off the puck. Juno Farina doesn't know where it is. Bryce Boris steps in. Puck comes back to Kyle Miller, chips it up the wall. It's chipped in by Coburn. Mason Holmes knocks it down, comes behind the net. Throws it onto the tip of Umentum. He lost the puck and went under the stick of Vince Baker at the line and all the way down. Kyle Miller winds things up. Got to stop up. Maddox King had him cut off well. King forechecks, ties up Miller. Caden Umentum joins in. But a nice night for them. Here comes Mitch Coburn now. Coburn chips it up the wall, knocked down by the stick of Umentum. Backhands it in deep down to Peyton. Peyton Umentum off a stick and behind the net. Bryce Boris gets it stolen. He dumps it back in deep to Maddox King. It comes back to Boris. Here comes Bryce Boris through the neutral zone. Cuts to the outside. Makes a move through the middle of the ice. Puck comes to Mitch Coburn. Coburn shoots one into the glove of Colin Gamble. He sees his first shot of the period and holds on. Gamble's made a couple of nice saves early. Hasn't been too busy. Faceoff comes to the blocker side of him. It's one back to Brady Wayner. Puck rimmed around. It's Czar spinning away from the forecheck of Gabe Farina. Kept it at the line by Lalonde. Throws it off the back wall. Highlanders player knocked down in the corner. Farina gets tied up. Puck's underneath that Highlanders player that was knocked down. And Nate Urban. Czar with a breakout pass to Beckett Weber. Weber throws it cross ice. Too far for Murphy. Comes into the zone. Picked up by Ian Pritzlaff. Here comes Ian Pritzlaff. Chips one. Into the couple sticks. Throws it cross ice to Sean Lemke looking for Lalonde. Highlanders chip it up the wall. It comes into the neutral zone. It's Nate Urban. Urban, nice backhand pass to Farina. Farina's got some space. He's cut off well by Murphy. Falls down, gets it in deep. Czar brings it out. Chips it off the wall. Stepping up is Pritzlaff. It comes to Jacob Spaulding off the bench and dumps it in deep. Wayner tied up. Nice forecheck on a 2-1-2. It's Spaulding behind the net. Spins away from Cooper Sobel. Him and Czar battle for the puck. Urban down to Spaulding. Spaulding throws one off the toe of Colin Gamble. Brady Wayner rims it around, comes off the glass. It bounces over some sticks. It goes all the way down. They'll wave off the icing. Say that the Highlanders player could have got to that. Chip pass. Paxton Hoffman was trying to put it in space for Vince Baker. Zebel cuts it off and gets it in deep. Hoffman picks up the pass. Throws it in deep. Baker, forechecks. Gets there first. Throws one towards the net. Reader Gilgenbach cuts it off on the front post. Bryce Boris fresh off the bench. Chips it in deep. It's Obernader now. Obernader on the backhand. Tries to get it out. Gets it back. Chips it off the glass. Goes off the rim. 2-on-1. King in the middle. Cooper Sobel walks in, shoots it. Nice stop, Charlie Wickman, and he holds on. Wickman makes the save and holds on with 10:04 to go in the second period. It has been almost all Cardinals to start this second period. Shots 11-8 right now. Cardinals have looked very good. They say that Nolan McGurthy was late coming on. Faceoff comes to the glove hand side of Charlie Wickman. Here's a breakaway the other way. Coming with speed. Good back check from Obernader. Juno Farina walks in. He gets knocked down. They'll blow the whistle. Good back check from Obernader. Good shot by Gage over there. And the whole thing. Face-off comes to the glove hand side of Colin Gamble. Draw one back by the Highlanders. Knocked down by the stick of Farina. It comes into the neutral zone. Bryce Boris tries to chip it in deep. It's Caden Umentum the other way. Now Maddox King. Throws it up top. Gets it back from Umentum. Vince Baker brings it with speed. He comes the other way. Baker cuts to the outside around Gilgenbach. Gets bumped off the puck. Obernader. And Lalonde comes in now on the forecheck. Mitch Colburn drops down as Baker stays at the point. Cross-ice pass. Tipped through the legs of Sean Lemke, but good job to get back to it. Here's Peyton Umentum with speed and all kinds of space. Puck was knocked off his stick by Vince Baker. Tied up along the wall. It's Eli Czar now back to Obernader. Obernader, it's bumped and runs into his own guy. Bryce Boris turned it over to Beckett Weber. Vince Baker throws it into space. Nobody's there. This part of the game brought to you by Aurora Healthcare. To a live ad read when we get a little bit of space here for a whistle. Puck dumped back in deep by the Highlanders. It's Obernader setting up the regroup. Quick up to Czar. Czar goes up the wall, finds Murphy. Murphy backhands one further, finds Wisink. Dumps it in the backhand behind the net. Lalonde ties up Beckett Weber. Breakout pass for Sean Lemke, bounces over his stick. Wayner keeps it in at the line. Baker out of the tape of Doug Jones. Here comes Beckett Weber with space. He shoots one into the glove of Charlie Wickman, and he holds on. Who do you trust with your family's health? For
Did our audio come back? Yep, it's back.
Audio's back, but I'm frozen on this video part.
Once that resets, it should come back, hopefully. After that audio is there, we'll see.
Yeah, I would think. Well, we can yap our way through it. Big hit by Vince Baker on Reeder Gilgenbach. If not, I'll just do the old...
Yeah, so sometimes we do have technology issues here. It's all dependent upon our internet connections, and sometimes, so as we do a reboot, always stay with us. So, yeah, it looked like...
the whole thing froze because I lost this, too.
Yeah, that's a CPU issue, probably.
Too much stuff going on.
You may have to do a reboot.
Yep.
You're good on Jeff's live stream?
Welcome back. Sorry about the visual right now. We're trying to get the visual back up. We'll join with the audio for just a little bit here. I don't really know what happened, to be honest. Score's 4-3, actually. I could change that, too. It was Bryce Morris who scored for the Highlanders on the power play once again. We'll have to get the full stats on that again when we... In between, we're trying to get everything we have back up and running to make sure everything's looking good. We'll go back to calling the game at least. Czar throws it up the wall to Mason King. Maddox King actually kept in at the line by Charlie Kazmarek, and he thought he was offsides and just got rid of the puck and turned it over. It would have blown the whistle if you were offsides, young man. Luke Lalonde up the wall. Momentum brothers pressure him. Puck comes back to Charlie Kazmarek now. Throws it in the middle of the ice, stolen by Peyton Momentum. Wires one towards the net, and it's held on to by Charlie Wickman with 1:03 to go. What are you looking for?
The game.
Go back up. Is it all? It shouldn't be up top.
No, it should not. Once we already started it, it should be at the bottom.
I didn't end it. I know I didn't end it because I clicked no.
I understand that. That's why it's almost always at the bottom.
1 minute to go in the second period. It's Czar. Throws it around. Right on the tape of Maddox King. It comes into the neutral zone all the way back to Nolan McGurthy. Flips one. Knocked out at the line by Momentum. Pass back toward to King. King fires one towards the net. It was blocked by Pritzlaff. It's right there. Isn't that it right there?
12:31:69.
Probably.
Live now.
Yep, it's Fond du Lac, Badgerland Conference Tournament. Yep. Dumped back in deep. 20 seconds to go in the period. Highlanders on the forecheck. It's Mitch Coburn. Drops it for Farina. Farina gets knocked down. Cross-ice pass, too strong for King. Whistle will go with 9.1 to go in the period. I don't think it's a button issue, Jeff. I don't know if it's... I don't know what else it could be. It's not like it's just one camera angle, you know. Czar throws it up the wall to Momentum. It's kept in by Miller. Throws one towards the net. It was off some bodies and wide. We'll head to the Holiday Automotive Intermission Report in a 4-3 game. A pair of late power play goals for the Highlanders make it a 4-3 game. We'll take a quick break. We'll come back after these messages. And look at that.
Always hits the spot, and the music keeps the good times rolling. Come for the view, stay for the fun. Pizza and beverages go together like sunsets and lake views at the Landing, and always better with friends and family. A Friday fish fry, your landing spot. An extensive variety of house-built pizzas, your landing spot. A great menu, of course. The Landing Pub and Grill, Country Road G, Beaver Dam, and like them on Facebook.
Integrity Saw and Tool is a proud sponsor of Fond du Lac area sports. They wish the best of luck to all local teams this fall and winter. Integrity prides itself on being the fastest producer of high-quality cutting tools and providing the most reliable sharpening service in the industry. If you're looking for a challenging career with excellent benefits, and a family atmosphere, contact the team at integritysaw.com. That's integritysaw.com.
Katie's Log Cabin is a great...
Brought to you by Holiday Automotive, back here with Coach Ryan Saracen. Coach, 4-3 headed into the third. I thought for you guys, you talked about how you wanted to get north-south quicker. That's looked very good so far today.
Yeah, I thought it's been good. Yep, our penalty kill we got to work on. We're giving them chances, obviously, here. Two power play goals for them to get it back in it.
What else did you see from your guys? I know a couple are the Boris goal. The first one to me seems like it just kind of lost a couple guys. Puck watching got caught a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, again, we're giving them chances on the power play, so we got to lock it down. We seem to take penalties at inopportune times, and we knew they'd come back, so now we got to answer.
In-zone offense has looked pretty good so far. The cycling's been good.
Some we worked on last 2 days. Obviously, we struggled offensively, so hopefully we can continue that.
Thanks for joining us, Ryan. Going to send it back up to Jeff. We'll run a couple ads. We'll come back with the full intermission report on the Holiday Automotive Intermission Report.
Place to stop for lunch or dinner. Grab one of the daily specials or check out the full menu. Katie's Log Cabin specials include Tuesday is pizza, Wednesday is wings, Thursday is a rotating special, Friday and Saturday is fish fry, Saturday is also prime rib, and Sunday is a broasted chicken dinner. Not in the mood for a special? Katie's has you covered with full menu options, appetizers, salads, wraps, pizzas, and sandwiches. Katie's Log Cabin Restaurant in Oakfield. Life is better at the cabin.
Rediscover the hometown lumberyard experience in your own backyard. Hi, this is Dave, third generation of the family-owned and operated Lidke Lumber True Value in downtown Lamira. I welcome you to experience what the hometown lumberyard has to offer. Better products, better advice, better service. From one O-ring to all the building materials to build a house, we had the products to get the job done. Hardware, plumbing, electrical, paint, lawn and garden, automotive, bird, and so much more. Come experience what your hometown lumberyard has to offer. Lidke Lumber True Value in downtown Lamira, where the tracks cross Maine, or online at lidkelumber.com.
Hi, I'm Aaron Sadoff. Blessed be the president of Marion University right here in Fond du Lac, Wisconsin. If you are beginning your college adventure or looking to transfer, Marion University could be the perfect fit for you. Our beautiful campus, our amazing faculty and staff, our Division III athletics, and our amazing mission are waiting for you. Come visit Marion University. Not only will you get a great education, but we will help you become the best for the world. Good luck and go Sabres!
Municipal Well and Pump has helped communities and industries keep water running with expert well drilling, pump installation, and dependable maintenance. Our experienced team is committed, quality workmanship, and getting the job done right the very first time. When reliable water matters most, trust the name built on honesty, integrity, and experience. Municipal Well and Pump, delivering water you can depend on.
At Musa Sheet Metal, they spend generations building a better everyday life. They don't just build panels, they build a legacy. They're growing, innovating, and pushing the limits again with their brand new 24-gauge stocked steel line. Musa colors created by the Musa team, 25 bold choices ready to go, delivering the best solutions in architectural sheet metal. Say hi to the Musa apprentices. They're your neighbors, your classmates, and the future of the industry. Musa Sheet Metal, revolutionizing steel, building the future.
Just like a great team, National Exchange Bank and Trust knows that success is built on strong relationships and trust. Since 1933, the bank has been locally owned and focused on serving the needs of our community so that our friends and neighbors can live the life they want. Let National Exchange Bank and Trust be your financial teammate for life, because when it comes to your financial goals, we're here to help you stay ahead of the game. Visit nebat.com to learn more.
Joint or spine pain holding you back from the activities you love? Exhausted from relying on pain medications? Dreading the thought of steroid shots or invasive surgery? At New Medical Center, We believe in tapping into your body's own natural healing abilities. Our cutting-edge regenerative treatments use your body's own natural biologics to repair and restore damaged tissues. Visit us online at newmedicalctr.com. That's New Medical Center, 920-324-9899.
You've dreamt of the kind of home you want to live in for years. Now is the time to turn that dream into a reality. Quest Interiors has you covered with flooring, cabinetry, and countertops all in one place. From kitchens and bathrooms to family and bedrooms, bring your vision to life with professional installation. Visit our showrooms in Oshkosh and Fond du Lac. Quest Interiors, exceptional style, exceptional savings.
For nearly 50 years, Pinot Buildings has created the highest quality post-frame building. Headquartered in Rosendale, Wisconsin, we proudly serve the Badger State and Illinois. We deliver unparalleled craftsmanship and quality with all the warmth and care you'd expect from a small-town family business. Whether you're planning a large commercial or agricultural project, a barn-dominium, or a smaller personal shop or structure, Pinot Buildings are built for you and designed to last. Connect with us to get started.
Walk right in. That's the laid-back feeling you have when you work with the Roush Insurance Agency in Fond du Lac. Their agents are dedicated to putting your mind at ease when you make your insurance decisions. They live, work, and play here and will make sure that they are there at the time of need for their clients and families. Visit RoushINS.com for more information or walk right in.
Welcome back here to the second intermission report. Sponsored by, who's our intermission report for the second and third? Sponsored by the Michaels Corporation. Nope, that's not the intermission. I know there's one here, but I guess, the Holiday Automotive intermission report. My apologies here. What a period there. Gentlemen, you guys are both up here. First of all, share with me, Dom, you were down on the ice. You saw those power play goals. What are your thoughts about the power play goals by Homestead?
Yeah, it could be backbreaking for Fondy if they can't answer shortly into the second period. They got that fourth goal, a minute into that second period, so they were able to kind of stretch that lead out to 3, and all of a sudden we see that 3-goal lead now turn into a 1-goal lead heading into the third period. Just some backbreaking penalties, as Coach talked about before we head up here for the intermission report. And Coach was talking about we're taking untimed penalties. Fondy is in that case, and Homestead has taken advantage of it. 2 power play goals now, or actually I think all 3 of their goals have come on the power play.
Absolutely. 3 power play goals is what has been scored here by Homestead. And a power play goal is what took place from Fond du Lac early. Gage, I mean, again, you were there, had an opportunity to see what was taking place.
Yeah, I don't typically chime in on hockey. This is like my first season really paying attention to it. I'm learning alongside everything we're doing. But from what I've learned from my time here, a lot of what's been talked about is a 2-goal lead is the most dangerous lead in hockey. And you're seeing it to the point there. You know, it could be real. It could be a real bad thing. Hopefully they find a way to combat that.
It's that complacency that always seems to come into play here when it comes to hockey, and for some reason it just turns out to be ugly here. But it's the penalties that really have hurt Fond du Lac here to give up those power play goals. They have played so well, but to be down a man, they just can't handle it. And it's not that Colin Gamble isn't playing well in net. It's just Homestead, we talked about it, they have been able to get between the goal and the defenders, even on the penalty kill. You heard Coach Sayerson say, we better step it up. Any other thoughts, gentlemen?
No, I'm excited to see what the third period has in store. 1-goal game. Should be a fun one here as we open up this Badgerland Conference tournament on Saturday.
Yeah, I'll echo everything Dom said. I think this could make for a phenomenal ending to this one.
It's been pretty exciting so far. The speed that both of these teams are showing, and up until then, till this period here, the penalties are starting to add up. But we'll see what happens. We're going to step aside here. We've got 2:35, and we'll come back here on the Holiday Automotive Intermission Report. We'll get ready for the third period. You're listening to Jeff Sauer along with Justin Schwartzmiller, Dominic Ackerman, and Gage Runty here on Jeff's live stream in cooperation with Radio Plus.
770 South Main Street in Fond du Lac. The Roush Insurance Agency, your hometown insurance team for over 30 years.
it's more than just a job. It truly is a family. They value you, great pay, great benefits. They definitely care about setting people up for success in their retirement years. I don't see a reason to want to leave.
Tired of pushy sales tactics? Welcome to Schaefer Auto, where they make buying a vehicle simple, safe, and satisfying. You'll find a sweet selection of pre-owned vehicles for every budget. Each is inspected and backed by a warranty option of your choice. Financing isn't a problem. Get approved online and drive home with confidence. Schaefer Auto has the right ride for you. Visit the lot at 404 Shaler Drive in Waupun and online at schaefer-auto.com. Schaefer Auto, no gimmicks, no pressure, no worries.
At Warner Harmson Furniture, Flooring, Kitchen, and Bath, we know that your home is more than just four walls. From kitchen and bath remodels to full home renovations and new construction, we have the team for you. Warner Harmson brings expert design and craftsmanship to every project. Dependable, detail-driven, and dedicated to you, we turn your vision into a home. Warner Harmson, we do it all. Visit warnerharmson.com and book your free consultation today.
A personal experience with a custom feel. Each home Smith Builders builds is unique. Their design and selections perfectly crafted for you. To learn more, visit smithbuildersinc.com or stop by 227 Morris Court. Smith Builders of Fond du Lac. Traditional values, exceptional services. A proud sponsor of local high school sports.
Hey, Devontae. Let me get a Cantina chicken burrito and a bowl with that seasoned, slow-roasted chicken I like, please.
You have a golf course in your house?
I got a Taco Bell in my house, bro.
Where did it go? Where did it go?
Oh, there it is. Cheaters don't get chicken. Huh? Cheaters get no chicken.
I won't give him any.
If you're looking for someone to take care of your tree needs, call Eli at Torres Tree Service of Waupun. Eli and his team can remove trees big or small, even those hard-to-get trees. They do tree trimming and stump grinding, and the job's not done until they put topsoil and seed where the tree was removed, clean up the debris, and haul it away. Join the many satisfied customers by calling Torres Tree Service in Waupun at 920-334-5887. That's 920-344-5887 for Torres Tree Service of Waupun.
This exciting gameplay is being brought to you by Waupun.
Welcome back here. Start of the third period, and Fondy got to find something to get going here because the two late power play goals. Jeff, you turned my scoreboard app off.
I didn't turn it off.
We must have bumped it at some point. Now I got to find a way to get it back on, up and running.
Well, it is there. You just got to open up. Yeah.
Looks like we got some ice repairs going on in the crease of Charlie Wickman, so that'll work anyways. Got some time here. Get this thing back up and running. Sorry about everything we had there. The patience from everybody at home. Thank you very much. Shots 14-9 in favor of Fond du Lac right now. But a couple late power plays for Homestead gave them some good chances. And if you're Fondy, you probably want to stay out of the box. This Homestead power play seems to be red hot.
Wait a minute. How can that be right? Didn't you say there were 7 shots on goal at the end of the first?
There were 7-7.
But they scored.
They're never right. Let's be real.
Scored 2 power play goals, so that's the only shots that were on goal.
That's what they say.
Okay.
Third period, ready to come on up right after this. For opening face-off. High School Sports Today on RadioPlusInfo.com is presented by these 4 Fond du Lac Edward Jones Financial Advisors. Matt Moses, Jeff Willis, Robert Bruce, and Patrick Elliser. Edward Jones making sense of investing. Right away, Bryce Boris on the backhand. Rebound loose in front. Steered away by Colin Gamble.
Justin, can I ask you to start that NFHS stream? I forgot to restart that one.
Yeah.
I didn't see the button on the switcher, and then I forgot about it.
I had it on the Waupun one. I don't ever have that on the switcher. I'm old school, Jeff. I like clicking the buttons on a computer. Boris drops it. Kyle Miller shoots in. Gamble was not ready for that one.
Boy, it could have been tied here twice now. And again, we're talking about, Justin, why are their bodies in front?
At least make the attempt to clear him out. This forecheck from Homestead looks almost rejuvenated to start this third period. Mitch Coburn keeps it alive, throws it off the backboards. It's Maddox King now, just chips it out. It's rolling all the way down slowly for an ice.
Sometimes the goalie can help too. I mean, you got to be careful so you don't get called for a trip or get called for a rough or something like that. But he does have a stick in his hand that he can use to attack the back of the calves or the skates. But that would not, I mean, that wouldn't be appropriate now, would it, Justin?
Nope.
That ever happened to you when you were playing against Waupun?
Nope. Not at all. Czar gets bumped off the puck. They turn it over. It's Farina. Throws it back door. Comes off the back wall. It's Brady Wayner now. You'd like to see Lalonde step in there. Now here's a 2-on-1 chance the other way. Zebel and Mason King. Zebel throws it cross ice. What a back-checking effort that was from Gabe Farina.
Wow. Came flying in there, but I was more impressed with Maddox King busting it to get to the net.
Mason King, thank you. Help you out. There's too many of them. There's too many of them, Jeff.
Yeah, my apologies there.
Oh, you're right. Is shoulder pain keeping you up at night? For pain relief, Fond du Lac families trust Aurora Healthcare. Dr. Lauren Potter. There are many causes of shoulder pain. As a shoulder specialist, Dr. Potter has the advanced training to take better care of your injuries. Go to aurora.org/ortho for more information. Icing right off the faceoff from Homestead. 15:32 to go in this game. Homestead needs a goal. Fond du Lac seems to be on their heels to start this period, minus that chance for King there.
Justin, could we have asked for a better start to our broadcasting of the Badgerland Conference Tournament
Nope.
here on a Saturday?
Probably not, but if you're Fondy, you could ask for a better start to the third period because you're going to send this Homestead power play, which is 2 for 2 already today, back to the power play. Vince Baker doesn't score there. He rung it off the outside of the post.
He had Gamble off angle, had that backside of that net wide open and just missed it. And you're right, now they're going to go to the power play.
Be a trip on Parker Zebel. So to the power play goes the Highlanders. They already got 2 of them from Bryce Boris. Can he pick up his third on the power play? We'll see. Highlanders red hot on this power play. It's looked very good. I mean, it looks like a power play that clicks at 20% or better, and they click at 20%.
Yeah, and but right, you said it. They're 2 for 2, or actually 3 for 3.
I think it's 2 for 3. 2 for 3. I think they're 2 for 3, actually.
Thought they said that first goal was a power play when we went down and checked.
No, it shouldn't have been because it was a coincidental minors. Oh, no, they might, no, because at 3:43, nope, it would be right after the power play.
Only if they got out of the box.
Yep, only if they got out of the box.
But it still was 5-on-5, so it should have been even strength. Yep. Yeah, that's not a power play goal.
Minute and a half to go in this power play. Czar pinned up against the wall. Here comes the Kyle Miller. Miller comes behind the net, throws it up top to Vince Baker. Baker walks the line.
Oh, my gosh. Look at the black jerseys between the goalie and the defense.
Well, that's where they're supposed to be.
I understand that. I'm talking about the defensemen or should be fronting or clearing.
Well, you're fronting or clearing. That means you're manning up. You don't want to do that on the penalty kill. Never want to man up on a penalty kill. Czar throws one off of Wickman's blocker. He's going to take it all the way back and kill some more time. This is a good start to the penalty kill for the Fond du Lac Cardinals. It's thrown all the way down, and Mason King got a chance to get to the puck, but Charlie Wickman's going to come out and play it. He'll rim it around. It comes to Mitch Coburn. 45 seconds to go in the power play. Here comes Mitch Coburn. Through the neutral zone, cuts in the middle of the ice. Nice job of the stick lift by Caden Umentum. It's thrown down.
They lucky. Vince Baker was wide open here coming to crashing.
Probably not the guy you want to have be wide open as well. He's a fantastic defenseman for this Highlanders team. McGurthy comes and dumps it off the bench of Czar. His elbow was sticking into the ice. Needed a whistle for his guys on the ice anyway. Whether you're playing,
what do you think of that? Oh, go ahead.
Whether you're playing in the rec league or the majors, sitting out due to injury is no fun. If pain has moved you to the sidelines, Aurora Sports Health can get you back into the lineup. Start with your free injury evaluation from Aurora Sports Health. Request one at aurora.org/sports. What do you guys, Jeff?
Nothing. I can't remember.
Said, what do you think of something? I don't know what he's. Navari wants to know why the faceoff isn't, at least on their side of the blue line. He's probably right on the Fond du Lac defensive side. It's chipped forward for Sam Hansen now. Throws one off a skate in front and was looking for Farina. Wayner chips it out. Jacob Spaulding with a nice back check and gets back to it. 5 seconds to go in the power play. Fondy going to get a kill here. Knocked down by the stick of Umentum. Kept in by Umentum. Puck drop back from McGurthy to Lalonde. Lalonde Soft pass to Gabe Farina, gets knocked down by Zebel. You might want to watch out there because that's a dangerous place to be hitting someone from. Might send yourself right back to the box. Shots 15-11 in favor of Fond du Lac. 12:50 to go in this one. Pass stolen. It's Juno Farina, and he's got space. Cuts to the outside, dances around the defender, broke his ankles. Czar went down a little awkwardly there. Big hit from Mason King on Nolan McGurthy, and he stays down. He gets up slowly. Cross ice pass picked off by Farina. Fans on it. It comes to Mason King. Poked off his stick by Farina. Good play. Puck comes up the wall. Stopped by Cooper Sobel. Sobel cuts down the outside. Drops his shoulder. Throws a pass in front looking for Mason King. Didn't connect. Mason Holmes dumps it back down to Cooper Sobel. Poked off his stick by Vince Baker. Man, he's all over the ice for this team, Jeff.
Yes, he is.
Sobel still on the forecheck. It's pitchforked out by Bryce Boris. He's got a pair tonight. Big hit by Farina. Comes the other way. It's Vince Baker now. Baker tries to play it off the skates of Obernader. He does. Tries to go for the Michigan. The puck rolled on him. Baker on the backhand. Throws one in deep. Bouncing puck. Comes to Sam Hansen. Hansen drops it for Baker. He'll wind things up again. Goes on the baseline. Cuts out in front. One-timer fired. Blocked in front. That one went off of a Highlander. He's laboring as he goes back down the ice as Ian Pritzlaff. Beckett Weber gets to the puck first as it was stopped for Vince Baker by Charlie Wickman. Baker kicks it loose. Weber gets back on it, throws it out in front off some skates and goes wide. Puck chipped off the glass. Wayner can't keep it in at the line. Trying to reset is the Highlanders. Wisink will win the race on the forecheck. 11-10 to go in this one. Czar keeps it in at the point. Makes one move, cuts in the middle of the ice. Got a lane to the net, shoots it, blocker save by Wickman and off the bar. Blocker save, went off the bar and just goes wide.
Boy, I thought that ring-a-ding-dinged right into the net, but fooled me there as it rolled across the bars.
Like that right there. Defenseman pinches in. They wave off the icing. Lemke fresh off the bench, fires one just to the far side. Play still offsides. Lalonde didn't realize that he plays the puck offsides, delayed offsides. We'll see if they say intentional and go all the way down with it.
I doubt it. I could not hardly hear the linesman yelling. I mean, I heard it a little bit here, but typically you've got to really constantly yelling on that, especially when it's far side and he was coming in on the attack.
Face-off comes in the neutral zone. Peyton Umentum will take it against Gabe Farina. One forward by Peyton Umentum. Knocked down was Caden Umentum. He holds on to Sean Lemke. It's dumped in. Nate Urban will forecheck on Eli Czar. Drops it for Wayner on the backhand. Lemke bumps him off the puck. A big hit from Sean Lemke. Lost his stick in the process. Peyton Umentum down the outside. It's bumped off the puck. Good play by Luke Lalonde to stick with him. Kyle Miller's got it.
Physicality is starting to pick up here, Justin. You expected that in a one-point game, or one-goal game here with both of these teams battling. They don't want to leave this tournament with a loss.
No, and your last, two games of the season pretty much come here. This is normally your second last game of the season. You might have one more after this. And for both of these teams, you want to get some momentum building. For Homestead, you want to say, all right, let's get used to this ice because in just a few weeks we'll be back here playing a playoff game. Which you'll actually hear from on Kevin Colleen in his interview. They talked about the seeding that happened last Wednesday in the next game with Springs and Waupun. Here comes Sean Lemke. Throws it cross ice. Bouncing puck. Comes into the neutral zone for Farina. Fires it all the way down. It's an ice. Speaking of that, Jeff, we could kind of go through that. It's Fondy, at a point right now where they're knocking on the door of either getting a home game or not getting a home game in the playoffs.
Boy, they have a tough sectional. It's going to take a lot for them to get a home game here. And it doesn't help them to be playing Homestead right now. They really needed to be playing against Neenah and Fox Cities.
So they need to be playing against Oshkosh. Because Oshkosh owns the argument over them for beating them.
Yeah, but I don't even think Oshkosh doesn't have a record to even get into the top four. We talked about this already. You've got De Pere, you've got Fox Cities, you got Notre Dame, and Neenah that are all in that same sectional. So there's your top four.
I was going off the fact that Fondy's not worried about the top five. They know that they're in the 6 to 10 range, and they're trying to find. Oshkosh would have been an opponent for them that would have helped them in terms of tomorrow when they have their seeding meeting. Czar throws it over to Wayner. Up the wall it comes. It's chipped in deep off a stick of Vince Baker. Zebel forechecks him. It's poked behind the net. I swear, Vince Baker never comes off the ice.
I haven't seen him come off so far.
He's still got the wheels and the smooth sailing stride. 3-on-2 the other way. And just kind of threw it to space. Nobody was there. Sam Hansen forechecks. It's chipped up the wall by Paxton Hoffman. It comes to McGurthy. McGurthy towards the net. Shot off the stick of Gamble and out of play. But right there, that's as a defenseman. You're Brady Wayner. And you let your forward that's with you, Paxton Hoffman, slide right off the wall and come right to the front of the net. And he's all alone in front for a tip. He should never have the chance to be able to get himself to the net. Your body positioning should never let him get there. Mitch Coburn wins the draw back. Comes back to Luke Lalonde. Lalonde shoots one glove save. Gamble, he saw it the whole way. Doesn't get much easier than that for Colin Gamble. Someone said the audio was lost again. Is it here again, or is it still lost? Because I can see it sending through.
I don't believe it's lost.
No.
When was that sent?
After you sent the computer fix thing? Or computer pros were.
Yeah.
Homestead takes a penalty. It'll be Farina. Juno Farina will go to the box. So the power play for the Cardinals, and that's a big one. They kind of needed it at this moment. You know, the chances the other way. Homestead had been, knocking on the door of tying this game at points. A couple nice saves from Colin Gamble, but Fond du Lac will go to the power play.
Sorry about that.
I wasn't on you anyways. Puck goes below the goal line. It's picked up by Parker Zebel. Drops it up top for Czar. Czar passes it down. Momentum out in front. Loose puck. Pitchforked by Maddox King. It's loose in front. Wickman falls on top. I think the official's whistle's dying. Sounded like it was dying.
Yeah, didn't get a good hard sound up here.
Audio's fine. Someone said in the chat.
Okay, awesome. That's good to hear.
7:51 to go in this third period. Fond du Lac on the power play with 1:33 to go in the said power play.
A huge power play goal here, Justin, would make a difference.
Be a big time one. It's a momentum swing. Loose puck in front. Puck's bouncing around, whacked around. Coburn pulls it away, but it's stolen by Maddox King and gets it up top to Czar. Czar drops it below the goal line. Vince Baker pressures. Very aggressive penalty kill so far for the Highlanders. Momentum on the goal line, drops it down to Parker Zebel. Zebel up top to Caden Momentum. They work it around for Czar. Czar catches on the backhand, down to the goal line. Peyton Momentum back up top. One-timer for Momentum. He wasn't ready for it. He just tried to catch it and fanned on it. Boris pressures him down the wall. Under a minute to go in the power play. Puck comes up to Czar, back down to Zebel. Box and one style coming from the Cardinals. Czar walks in, shoots it. It was blocked by Mitch Coburn. Bryce Boris gets to the loose puck and hammers it all the way down with 35 seconds to go in the power play. .25 seconds to go in the power play. Brady Wayner brings it through the neutral zone, dumps it in deep. Wayner drops it down to the goal line. It's Rebeck back to Wayner. Works it around. It's Obernader. 5 seconds now to go in the power play. Pass comes up top. It's Obernader. Out of the boxes, Farina. Shot was blocked, but just goes wide. It's Rebeck below the goal line. Brevin Rebeck. Down to Cooper Sobel up top to Wayner. Bonnie working the puck around. Shot was blocked again. Chipped up the other way. Farina was speeded and fresh onto the ice, but Obernader gets to the puck. He lost the handle of it. It's Paxton Hoffman now. Throws it down. Farina loose in front. Shoots and scores. We are tied. Juno Farina's second of the game.
Wow. Puck squirts loose, and it's a great goal scored by Gabe Farina.
Juno Farina. There's two of them.
Juno, thank you.
That one was 15. And a good penalty kill oftentimes leads to momentum. Momentum shifts there loose puck. Obernader kind of overskated it. And a nice pass from Paxton Hoffman. It'll be 15 from 16. And we are tied with 5:54 to go in this one. This part of the game brought to you by Fogel Family Dental. Dr. Dylan Fogel and his team is the new owners of Doyle Kelly Dental on Fond du Lac Avenue in Fond du Lac. Going to hold on to this one. And it's Colin Gamble and get a whistle. What do you think, Jeff?
I think that Fond du Lac had a 3-goal lead, and Homestead has just come back.
They say unassisted. My sheet says Paxton Hoffman because he passed the puck right to him. Highlanders player was knocked down. It looked like he tried to sell a call. Did Kyle Miller rolling around on the ice. Gabe Farina gets the puck. Turned it over. It's thrown all the way down. It'll be an ice on the Cardinals with 5:23 to go in this one. And Jeff, it feels like, that you talk about a wind out of the sails of a building. It's what it kind of feels like now. It got eerily quiet after that goal from Juna Farina.
Yeah, again, Fond du Lac just had to stay aggressive and on the attack, but not take silly penalties. And they put this Homestead Highlanders team right into this contest. And now, 4-4 momentum. And you talked about it, Justin, also. They gave up a goal at the end of the second period. They give up a goal near the beginning of the third period. And the Highlanders have just rolled with their momentum.
They've had the momentum, man. They've had the momentum. And you can see the shots are 15-13. They were a 14-9 coming into this period. Homestead has peppered Colin Gamble to start this period. And there's been a lot of shots that have missed, too. The in-zone offense for Homestead, they've been all over it so far. Starts with this guy right here. Mitch Coburn has had quite a third period. He's been all over the puck. Good forechecking. Shot goes off the toe of Gamble. He was not sealed on his post. Zebel knocks down the high chip. McGurthy throws it off a stick of Bryce Boris. It comes into the zone to Reeder Gilgenbach. Up the wall and comes into the neutral zone. It's Vince Baker who just flips one in. Coburn goes for a change. Highlanders will forecheck. Obernader up the wall. Nice job stepping in from McGurthy. Spalding flips one in. Gilgenbach knocks it down with 4:20 to go. Gilgenbach throws it up the middle of the ice, right under the tank of Parker Zebel. He's all alone, though. Tries to dance around Vince Baker. Probably not the defenseman you're going to dance around here for the Highlanders. Nice pickup there from Jacob Spalding. Winds his way down the right wing. Drops his shoulder. Brings it behind the cage. Stops up. Finds Paxton Hoffman. Hoffman throws one out in front of an open man. Good defense play by Brady Wayner. But that puck shouldn't be able to get through to Sam Hansen at all. Not just from Colin Gamble. You got to have your stick out there as a goaltender. But defenseman, you got to tie up Hansen there. You can't let him get that puck originally.
Sitting in the low slot. That is just, again, that's just, we've seen this a lot today, Justin. It's just surprising to me because we talk about the Cardinals' defensemen are solid.
It's honestly, it's something you haven't really, a lot of the goals the Cardinals give up are not like that normally. So that's why I'm surprised the way it looks. Wayner picks it up, gets bumped off the puck by Lalonde, continues with it. Lalonde pins it up against the wall. Puck comes loose to Maddox King. King walks out, got Umentum, walks in, shoots and scores. Peyton Umentum makes it 5-4. Nice pass from Maddox King and a good forecheck from Brady Wayner. Poked it loose. It comes to Maddox King. He tucks it and gives it to Peyton Umentum, who tucks it home. Is that the second of the game for Umentum?
That is. Got a couple of players who have got tons of points, and that's Peyton Umentum's second goal. Caden also has 2.
Yep. So, after just giving up the goal to tie it up, the Cardinals bounce back and score one just 2 minutes later. Just over 2 minutes later, probably 2.5.
And again, it was a great job moving it north. Instead of playing with it, they went right and attacked into the goal.
Here's Mason King in the neutral zone, dumps it behind the cage, goes off the back wall and comes to Vince Baker. Under 3 minutes to go in this one. Baker throws a pass underneath the stick of Gabe Farina. It's Mason Holmes now, chips it up the wall. It comes to Cooper Sobel. Mason King trying to join the rush. Sobel pushed to the outside by Ian Pritzlap. Pritzlap pins him up against the wall. Cardinals fans wanted a hook. Big hit from Mason King.
I would agree with it. He had a stick underneath the arms.
I think it could have went either way, to be honest. I think Sobel had it pinned up against his chest trying to get the hook. Obernader shoots one off a stick in the back of the glass. Here comes Lalonde. It went from Momentum, King from Momentum. So, nice game for Cade Momentum. An assist, a couple of goals for him. An assist and a couple of goals for Peyton Momentum as well.
4 points here for Caden Momentum.
Pass right to Vince Baker. Walks in. Nice stop from Gamble. Baker could have had it on the far side. Gamble was out far enough to challenge where there wasn't enough room for Baker to chip it up on the far side. Because it was there. He had him in a timeout, probably the right time. 2:05 to go in this one. Timeout taken by Coach Tony Navarre. We'll take it with him.
Utilities, your local electric, water, and wastewater provider. And just like the teams out there, our team works hard every single day to deliver reliable, affordable service to more than 4,400 customers. As your community-owned utility, every single dollar we earn goes back into making Waupun stronger. Waupun Utilities, powering our community with teamwork, pride, and of course, hometown commitment.
Scotty's Auto Works for affordable auto care, from tires and alignments to routine auto maintenance. Trust the guys at Scotty's Auto Works, next to Pump and Pantry, Fond du Lac.
Looking for a reliable roofing contractor? Witt Services has got you covered. With 5 years of experience, they specialize in everything from roof repairs to full replacements. Their team is dedicated to quality workmanship and customer satisfaction. Plus, they offer free estimates, so you know exactly what to expect. Whether it's a leaky roof or a complete overhaul, Witt Services is the go-to choice for all roofing needs. Don't wait. Reach out today.
Welcome back. 2:05 to go in this one. Timeout taken by Tony Navarre, and probably a good one. It's the right time for this. We'll see what comes out of this timeout if the Highlanders can get something rolling offensively.
Thanks to Dom for saving me on that great camera shot on the bench.
We are ready to roll.
Boy, I would love to see what the Dom or Gage's thoughts are about what's going to happen here to close things out with his final 2 minutes.
Well, I'm glad that Fondy was able to get back into this one after that backbreaker goal to tie it up. Right after they had that power play, a penalty kill obviously gives Homestead the momentum. But we'll see what Fondy has here holding the lead with 2 minutes to go.
Wide open on the far side is Caden Momentum. Got room to skate. Net is empty. Backhands one towards the net, looking for Peyton, and the hat trick. He's got it. Peyton Momentum with a hat trick. Pass from Caden, his 5th point of the game. It's 6-4. That's the way to finish. I mean,
I didn't think he was going to get it past the defenseman.
Nope.
First of all, that was a great lift to get it over the stick.
Nice little chip there from Caden Momentum, and finds his brother Peyton to tap it home. The empty netter makes it 6-4. Still 1:54 to go. This game is nowhere near to over. You're most likely going to see this draw, if it's won by the Highlanders, going to go back to right into the zone, and they'll pull their goaltender again. One back to Kyle Miller. It comes to Vince Baker. Baker works his way around the outside, brings it up the right side, down the right wing wall.
Well, it doesn't matter, Justin, if you lose by 2 or lose by 4, does it?
I would pull my goaltender 100%, and Baker threw it all the way down the ice. And Charlie Wickman stayed in the net. It's the dangers of pulling your goaltender with 2 minutes to go. They can score that quick empty netter, and they're going to pull off. Nice move by Kyle Miller in alone. Just couldn't get the puck back. Goaltender to the bench. Empty net. Extra attacker goes. Highlanders down 2 with 1:15 to go. Caden Momentum throws it all the way down. They wave off the icing. Nolan McGurthy now. 1 minute to go in this one. Nice pass right on the tape of Bryce Boris. Boris lost it to Farina. He chips it over to the wall to Jacob Spaulding. Gabe Farina now. Throws it, man. He was looking for Vince Baker. Had him all alone. Parker Zeveld chips it up the wall. Pitchforks one towards the empty net all the way down. It's no ice. Big hit there from Mitch Coburn. 40 seconds to go in this one. Coburn wants the puck. They get it over. This time to Jacob Spaulding. Wayner pokes him off of it. Coburn ties him up. Ball comes up the wall, comes into the neutral zone now. 30 seconds to go. Pass to Nolan McGurthy. McGurthy gains the blue, dumps it in deep on the net. 20 seconds to go, chipped up the wall by Obernader. King can't get it out. McGurthy fanned on the shot, kicked it to himself, falls down. Mason King's got it. Pulls it away for himself, walks in.
3-on-1.
3-on-1, passes to Zebel, empty net, he scores. Parker Zebel bangs home another empty netter. Bullseye with 10 seconds to go in this one.
27 from 19 I had, Justin.
Should be, yep. If it gets another assist, it would be the defenseman, Obernader.
How important is this as we get close to the playoffs for both of these teams to have that opportunity to go with the empty netter as well as the extra man?
Well, for Fond du Lac, I mean, the only way to get good at these situations is
to be in
them. I mean, you can't really work on them because the pressure's not there. I mean, it's a pressure thing. It's never like, thing that matters in the situation like this. I mean, you don't know about them until you're in them, and that'll do it. The Fond du Lac Cardinals explode on offense. A team that averages only 2 goals a game, they score 7. Win this one 7-4. A pair of empty netters late in this one. Jeff, what'd you think?
I thought that Fond du Lac, again, they had a really mental lapse there in the middle of this contest here, especially in that from the end of the second all the way through probably about the last 5 minutes remaining on the clock.
We're going to go. I was going to just quickly go through this, the Fox Valley Savings Bank postgame show.
Okay.
It's the Marion University player of the game. Log on marionuniversity.edu. I think it's Caden Umentum, and I don't think it's very close. He had himself quite a day. 5 points in this one. 2 goals, 3 assists. Brother with a hat trick, Peyton. He could have went to him as well, but I thought Caden was all over the ice tonight. The BCI Burke play of the game. Log on Burke Careers for the play that moves you. Jeff, I mean, there's all kinds of stuff you could pick, but that last goal that was scored by Peyton Umentum
to make it
5-4.
Yeah.
I mean, the puck movement, everything it was involved. A good tip in front from him and a nice pass from Caden made it 5-4. Fond du Lac, a team that struggles with offense, did not struggle today. It was a very good game for them. AirTech presents our next game broadcast. Well, come on over because we got Springs coming up right after this.
Yeah.
And they'll take on Waupun. Interviews with both coaches. This has been Justin Schwartzman. What a great job with our production crew. Jeff Sauer running the main. And doing the color with me. Gage over there running the spot cam. Dom, the Dominator, down on the glass with our sideline reporting, or rinkside reporter. Start calling him Catherine Tappin's the lady who does the rinkside reporting in the NHL for the longest time. So long, everybody. We'll be back on air in just a few moments for hockey with Springs and Waupun.
Our sponsors include
Hoekstra's Greenhouse, Katie's Log Cabin, Generations Lanes, and Angling Only.
Pino Construction, Verhaeg's Furniture, Schaefer Auto,
Coal Oil and Propane, Witt Services,
Lidkey Lumber, Hoffs of Brownsville.